muted. All right, well, no one heard any of that because I had it muted, but that's great. Guess, you know what? That's going to be it for today. I had it muted during the splash screen because that's when we say all of our naughty words. And, now I fucked it all up, and you hate me, and everyone in the chat hates me, and everyone's mad at me and wishes that I was never born. Anyway, what's up? We're about to assault Matt Cloud. The boys here have just what'd you guys do before this? What was the recap before this? You guys were up there at the Monks of Divine Leisure.
Yeah, we were with the Bishop Rear, and
we got really sleepy and tired as we were fleeing from. We went to Full Barrel. We realized their shit's all fucked up, but they have like a big aboleth that's attacking them every night.
Yeah,
and,
normal shit.
We rallied them and convinced them to abandon this place and join us to take back Matt Cloud and fight back against Edmar Clackshaw.
Yeah, so they got a group together. Right now, Joel and Andrew, Maxwell and Malachi are kind of scoping it out with Sai, which is a former bandit, now little rat friend. Crony. It's a crony. And, Octavius is a couple miles away with the army. So that's where we're starting up in this. I'd like to show off my candle, which is water, mint, and eucalyptus.
That's a good combo.
Ooh.
That's tier.
I got a teakwood.
Oh, there we go.
Right here.
Oh, somebody went to Target.
I did. Target. Go there.
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Andrew,
I got a Target one as well. This is a vanilla bergamot crackling woodwick. Hear it.
Wait, what's the flavor?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, turn that down.
I don't know if you can hear it.
You're clipping. It's clipping.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Oh. Come on.
Oh,
Oki.
that's right, Oki.
Yeah.
These two with their line.
You guys are a couple pussy hounds.
I ain't got no candle because I burnt it, but it was a CBD candle, and now everyone's in the house has been high for like 3 weeks. So.
Wow, that's a strong. How long was the candle on for?
Just like a couple hours. It was a smaller candle, but you know what? We threw on some Hendrix, and he sounded so much better, man.
Oh, where he's playing the Star Spangled Banner.
Mm-hmm.
And then he lights the guitar on fire.
We just threw on the record, because we wanted the warmth of the record. You don't get that.
That's why he didn't play it that much, because he had to burn his guitar every time he played it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
What does water mint smell like?
It's mint in water.
No, it's not. Is that it? Is that just it?
Yes.
That's boring. I got some mint growing on my little herb garden rig. Did I show you this, Joel?
No.
Yeah.
But I just wait. Right. I waged a war on my mint in my backyard. Oh, that's cool.
It's like one of those setups. I got dill growing. I got basil growing right now.
Yeah, I waged a war on mint in my backyard this past summer because it's like very, very, very invasive and very hard to get rid of. But I think I got it for the most part.
Yeah,
why don't you just use it all in your cooking?
Dude, it was too much mint. You have no idea the amount of mint.
You was
drinking
drinking mint juleps every night, trying to take it.
No,
down.
For real. TJ and Elliot kept on making mint juleps. We couldn't get enough down.
Yeah, their solution to get rid of the mint is to make a bunch of mint-based drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, that's
a nice wine you got.
That's what you call practicality. Yeah, what kind of wine is that, Joel?
This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's bold, a little bit of oaky on the finish. Ooh, oaky. There you go. A little bit of oak.
A little bit of oaky, huh?
Yeah.
I could drink a tall glass of him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's blushing, man.
Guys, stop it. Turns off his cam. Stop.
Oh my god. Ooh,
Guys, please.
ooh, blue cypress and jasmine. That sounds like a beautiful
Oh
candle.
my god.
If I saw blue cypress and jasmine in the store, I'd be like, this might be a little underwhelming.
I feel like that's a
Who's-
mage candle.
Yeah,
You know, you can only burn that if you're a sorcerer.
yeah.
Yo, who's this Jasmine chick? She sounds hot.
Ooh. Who's this blue cypress chick?
Wasn't that like a pop artist back in the '90s? Blue Cypress.
What's a pop artist?
Didn't they do like that song?
Was that a band?
I thought it. No, I think it was like
Thinking of
a.
Cypress Hill.
Insane
No,
membrane.
maybe-
Wanna be a rock superstar and live hard.
Oh, there's a blue cypress bluegrass. That's probably really bad.
Yeah.
Man. Blue Cantrell. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks for apologizing. Yeah, so today we're gonna do. I know people were telling me to like look up the Matt Colville rules for Warfare, but man, that has like 7 different like. You have light infantry, you have this, you have that, and it's too much rolling. And rolling is the least fun part of D&D.
So to add on to that, Branson, we have a buddy who ran that, and I was hearing this from TJ. He said that it was fun and cool, or no, it was cool, but it was very crunchy, and basically people sat there the whole time while the DM calculated numbers. So I'm sure it's fun for some
That
applications,
sounds
but
awesome.
not for what we're going for, I think.
yeah, it sounds like accurate, I guess. I don't know. Like I just don't get. When you play D&D enough, you realize that other people play it not only completely differently, but for completely different reasons.
And they're usually wrong.
If anyone, yeah, exactly. If anyone started busting out like Colville war rules, I would just probably get on my phone and just start clicking around. You know, how much I love to click around on this thing.
You love your cell phone.
Oh God, I can't get enough of this thing.
How many apps you got?
I don't know. I've had a battle with my phone recently because I was trying to delete a bunch of apps, and a lot of them are like built in. Like I can't delete Facebook on my phone.
Oh yeah, Samsung and I think Facebook have a deal thing. What you can do on your phone is you could go on Google. You can look up the Guinness World Record for the one with the largest breast implants. It's the hottest woman on earth.
Oh yeah, you sent me that picture earlier, and I think probably the funniest thing anybody could do in the world is just follow that woman around from place to place with a big milk mustache. Just like
I'm
really-
laughing not at the boob. I'm laughing at just the milk joke. That's just how I feel about
yeah,
milk.
I know you like milk-based humor.
Mm-hmm.
Like Liar Liar is your favorite movie because of the scene where he looks at a woman with large breasts and says "mommy."
And then he does the sucking motion. I think that's a little bit lascivious for my tastes, but
Yeah, I don't think that would fly nowadays. Jim Carrey sexually harassing a woman.
yeah.
Look at this. Look at this lady's tits. This is crazy.
Yeah, they're too big. Like how she like
It's
sleep.
absurd.
Yeah, she's got like.
I'm just mad that my Apple phone doesn't allow me to download my favorite app, Parlor, anymore. Can't use Parlor to go hang out with my friends.
Oh my God, you were a big Parlor guy.
I was a big Parlor guy for a while.
Yeah, now you have to use like a weird jailbreaked phone in order to get on Parlor. It's also because TJ has parental controls put on your phone.
Right, absolutely. I do think it's funny though that everyone who likes Parlor now has to like go change their phone plan and get like a totally different phone just to get on their favorite website, Parlor.
Cricket.
It's cool to make a
Cricket Mobile.
spite website. Like just a complete spite website.
Yeah, because they never get closed down.
Yeah,
Do they have like a desktop version you can use?
probably.
I
mean,
know,
Joel,
man.
do they?
I honestly, I've never
Joel?
even seen what it looks like. I just think it's funny. Like if you Wikipedia Parlor, the page comes up and it says this is a part of series on anti-Semitism.
Ooh, not bad.
It It's that bad, dude. It's
I
fucking
mean, Joel's
brutal.
just on there for the meme accounts. He doesn't really care about the politics.
Joel
Branson
loves
knows
the
this about me.
trolls.
I do love to go onto like the worst websites in the world and just see what they're up to.
No, but it's cool because Joel has never once shown me, like, hey, take a look at this funny meme. He's never done that, so I don't care what he does then.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to jump into this thing?
I
I
guess.
suppose.
All right, let's go ahead. As we left off, it was Maxwell and Malachi were sneaking forward with Psy. Octavius is in the back with, how many do we got?
160.
160. You guys lost 10, 30 of them you sent to the town of Little Triumph. As
Hopefully
Ida,
we'll get reinforcements.
right, the leader of the orcs there, Ida, has said that she shares the twin version of Octavius's greatsword, so she is said if she needs favor to call upon it. So they left about 2 hours ago. They had left from about right here is when you decided to send them that way. So they probably haven't reached it yet or probably getting close. While you are about 5 miles away, about 1 square away from Matt Cloud. You're not aware of what the enemy knows about your position, if anything at all. The only thing you recall is the Grove of... Wait, who walked into the Grove of Crows? Was it Malachi and Maxwell, or Octavius? Did you do that? No,
It was Malachi and Maxwell.
Octavius went to
We took a fort.
Took a fort. That's correct. All right. And you have Bishop Breer with you, correct?
Yeah, some of my guys got them all tied up.
Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with Maxwell and Malachi, who are on the scene first. They have just snuck down through the woods and are right outside the edge of Matt Cloud. Now, it's going to show you guys a little bit closer. I don't want you to think I'm, like, throwing you right in the middle there, but I didn't want to, like... It was such a big file already, and to do a map for Matt Cloud was so stressful on Roll20 to begin with, to do a map of this size, that I just put as little possible on the outside. I have the edges of the walls here, but if you guys even want to state that you are further away, then that's fine. You guys can be as far away or as close as you want to be as we start this. I just put you guys really close right there for simplicity's sake.
That's fine.
The only thing I want to really note is that I have global illumination on all this, but I do have vision blocked in certain parts, whether it be buildings or whatnot. So if you can see it, you can see it. If we get to the point where people are on top of the buildings or whatnot, I will figure out how to do that visually when we come to it. But one thing I do want to note, because you are attacking or scoping out a fort, is that if you see this grass right here, I'm doing classic video game tall grass rules. Advantage on stealth within the tall grass. All right?
All right.
Okay. So,
one quick question. Do we
ahead.
have our skinny boys with us?
Yes, you do. How many did you say? 4?
4 or 5, I can't remember. It doesn't really matter.
All right, let's see what the free token for skinny boy is.
What matters is how skinny they are.
Okay.
I want some rail
Live?
thin turkeys.
Maybe
All
try
right.
some live, boys.
All right. So this guy's pretty skinny. Let's see when that decides to show up. There we go.
Oh, that's a very skinny boy.
That's as skinny as you get. He's pretty skinny too. All right. This guy is pretty skinny. And then man, a lot of skeleton drag. Oh, okay, this one's my favorite. I like him.
Oh yeah, that's good.
All right, those are your 4 skinny boys that you had to have. Can I look for the 4 skinniest guys out of these 100 out of these 200 people? Is one of the best questions I've gotten as a DM.
You know, okay. over the coals for this. I feel like I'm really getting thrown on the wheel. I
I
feel
think
like
you'll
I'm
be
really
fine.
getting tossed to the wolves for asking for the skinny boys. You know what I was asking for is that the people with the highest decks. You just don't want to say it, so you look for the
No,
skinny
you
boys.
just want to say it. You didn't want to say
I
it.
think it was. I thought it was sus as hell.
Oh, Oki's going in today. Oki, you're like a
Man.
shock jock now.
You guys are really making me feel like shit.
All right. And one thing I do want to note is that you are aware of what appears to be some archers on the wall.
Okay, we're still a ways back from the wall, but I imagine Oki, you're way further
Yeah,
back.
we're a few
right?
miles away from you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think our plan right now in the woods is we're trying to like wait for any sort of sign that, like from our scout team, like a good moment to start marching in.
All right. So how far away do you want to put us at, Branson?
How far away do you want to be? If you're scoping it out, do you want to be completely
I think it's fine. Honestly, where it's drawn, it's kind of how I picture it. As long as we can all kind of hide behind that big convenient bush,
yeah.
just to give us like a moment to figure out how we're going to handle this.
Perfect. Yeah, I'd say it's it's a tree. All those are trees. The bushes are
Can we still hide behind it?
Of course.
These guys are skinny enough where they can't be seen if they turn sideways, right?
Yeah, you just put them sideways in dead light. They can't take a hit. If a guy shoots an arrow at them, you know what he's going to do? They're going to do
Miss?
that thing where they go like this, and they dodge it this way, then they dodge one this way. They're so skinny.
Okay, I guess I'm going to turn towards Maxwell. And we see the archer, right?
Yeah, you're able to see the archers on the wall.
Okay. Just one archer right now?
Is two rat folk on two different towers. One seems to have like a little
Oh,
encampment set up with like chairs and whatnot right here. And this guy really is just kind of sitting on the edge of like the tower wall, like fiddling with a crossbow. These walls are about 15 feet tall.
Okay.
You do notice as you approach the walls that it appears they have made some repairs to the actual stone. There aren't all of the kind of holes that have appeared through time have been plugged up either just by loose rocks or wood or palisades or whatever. So the wall looks pretty solid. You can't identify any weak points from the outside.
All right. I'll just kind of crouch down and whisper to Maxwell, and to Sai as well, and to the four skinny boys. All right. They've got two archers up there. We need to know their numbers. We got to get inside somehow. Now, I could just blast them, but that seems like that would be kind of all bets are off then. If there's a way we could get up there silently and take them out, or take them out quietly from afar, that would be ideal. Anyone got any plans? Any ideas? Looking mostly at Maxwell with his claws.
Are there any tunnel entrances to Matt Cloud?
Not that I'm aware of. I tell you what, though, if you can climb up the wall, I could cause a distraction for you.
I guess I could try. Yeah, I have acrobatics and stuff.
And do you have a climbing speed being a Leonin? I'm not sure if they have that. Or is that just a Tabaxi thing?
I don't know if they do.
I believe
have no
your
idea.
climbing speed is half of your regular speed, which would make your climbing speed 18.
Oh, because he's at 35.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can cause a.
Oh wait, why was I muted? My total speed is 45.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd be able to scale up the wall.
Pretty within like a turn,
Yeah.
essentially. Okay. Yeah, I can cause a distraction for you if you're willing to do that. We gotta take them out silently though.
All right. So
Do you want to do the guy with the encampment up here, this one right here, or do you want to do the one who's twiddling his thumbs sitting on the side of the wall? He looks a little more vulnerable.
I'll take the far one.
All right. Um. Oof. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't think they're expecting anything, so we just can't fuck this up.
All right, so Maxwell, what's the play here? Who's moving first?
Sorry, I'm figuring out
So-
some distances with my spells, but go ahead, Maxwell.
This isn't combat, so I can just go all the way over here, right?
Look, if you just walked across that, you would be seen. There are two guys on the walls there looking out. If you're just walking, you're going to be seen.
Okay.
Maybe run up to the wall, like dash really quickly behind this other tree, get into the grass, and crawl over there.
Yeah, just describe what your character's doing. But there's archers right there. So you're going to have to try to not be seen. That's kind of the whole point of all this.
I would try to, for behind this tree, I would try to line of sight him with this tree, like duck low, and move up against this tree here.
Perfect. I'd say since you're moving from cover to cover and he wouldn't have a good line of sight on that, you would be able to do that without rolling.
Okay. And nodding at him to see if it's clear for me to make it to the grass.
I'm going to turn towards the other four guys and give a bunch of complicated signals that we have not discussed before at all, and then do the same thing that that Maxwell just did.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to do it. I imagine all these guys would be able to do it as well.
Okay.
And so they would kind of join you down there. Oops.
All right. Already getting the adrenaline going here. We got a long session ahead of us. Okay. I am going to kind of nod towards Maxwell, and I'm going to cast out third, kind of out in the open area. I'm going to use thaumaturgy,
Okay.
and I'm going to I can only go 30 feet from it. So I want to use it to create basically a loud cry of a raven.
All right.
Like very, very loud.
All right. You would hear immediately, as soon as you cast that, a very shrieking, piercing cry of a raven. Just in the distance
I'll,
from like the tree line.
That's your raven impression?
I don't know, man. I don't know. What? Okay, what's yours?
Ah!
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
See, Oki responded.
Scary.
Nope, I can't do it. It's too gruff,
Yeah.
man. All right,
You got to work on your pipes.
All right, so the raven goes off, and these guys both kind of swivel their heads in that direction. Can you ping on the map where it was again? Like further away, I assume, right? Like over there?
It as far as I can for 30 feet. I'm sorry. I'm thinking like over in this direction, like
Perfect.
northwest of that.
Cool. And they start, you can
30
see.
feet. I could put like, here-ish.
Perfect. And they start scanning kind of the horizon and stuff like that. And are you watching?
I'll give Maxwell the signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching them, and I'm giving Maxwell the signal.
You see one pull a scope out of their hand and kind of start staring off like that, not sure where it came from.
This first patch of grass right here, press up against the wall.
Cool. Yeah, I imagine that's so close you would be able to do it. I do want you to do a stealth check with advantage on the sound. So go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage. You wouldn't be seen regardless, but just on like how silent you move. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Says stealth check with advantage.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
21.
You're moving completely silently. All right, and you get into the grass right there. And I'm not going to make you roll a stealth check again until you do something outside of the grass. So you're able to move.
This is Assassin's Creed grass, basically.
100%. I can't leave you guys completely dead in the water. I got to put some tall grass in there.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm just gonna stay back and kind of wait till I see something happen. So, trusting Matt.
All right, what's your next move there, Maxwell?
I'm gonna move this way into the bushes. I'm like up against the wall. I shows him on it, but I mean like pressed against it.
Yep, you're able to do that. And now you're able to notice, you can kind of hear this guy yell over to this guy. You see anything? Oh, I don't see anything, man. What was? It's probably just the birds. Let it be. And the red exclamation point over their head is now gone.
What was that noise?
Huh?
Huh?
Who's there?
Whose footprints are these?
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, I love the must have been the wind,
Huh. Must have been
especially indoors.
Yeah. Guess it was nothing.
A large
One of
crash
their
on the other side of the room.
friends.
Huh? Must have been
Or
nothing.
after one of their friends just got shot with an arrow from the dark.
Yeah.
Vid-
All right, so I guess I'm still moving over here, snake style,
Yeah. You're able to do that.
and I'm right below this guy's like he's on the ramparts.
That's right. You can even see his kind of feet dangling above you. About, you
Is
know.
he kicking him like this?
Oh, he's a rat folk. His legs are this long. You know, he's just
Pathetic.
flopping them away. He's going nuts with them, honestly.
She loves me. She loves me.
Yeah,
not.
he's got his daisy and he's counting the petals.
She
He's the
loves
kid
me.
who in baseball, if you put him in right field, he's just gonna sit down and pull out grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, not everyone's set out to be a tower guard.
Go for the kill, Maxwell.
All right, I'm gonna scale up the wall.
All right, give me a stealth check with advantage. On
24.
completely, you're scooting up the wall. You are now right below him. Able to... It might be difficult to climb up without him noticing, but it's possible. You're right up there. You're right on the lip, right next to him of the wall, hanging off. It's about 15 feet down. What's your play?
Okay, Branson, as I'm watching him from afar, whenever he makes a move, can I also do another like sneak closer into the grass like he did? And I want to throw up a thaumaturgy when I'm within range of the other guard to distract him from not noticing what Andrew's doing. I know that's a lot, but...
All right, give me a stealth check first. We'll deal with the first thing. Stealth check with advantage. You're moving from cover to cover. Very
Come on, baby.
little open grass. It's mostly just a noise thing. All right, yeah, you're able to get in there and move freely within there how you please. Can you ping the location you're going to thaumaturgy and then tell me what you're going to do?
Yeah. So I should be within 30 feet of him right now, and I'm going to use thaumaturgy to do ominous whispers right behind him.
Yeah, and immediately. Okay, are you holding on to that until
Until I see Maxwell make a move towards like the guy's leg or whatever. But the moment I see him make like a cat move, I'm putting those ominous whispers behind the other guy.
perfect. He's going to do an intelligence saving throw when that happens. Maxwell, what's your move? Andrew? Andrew, you're muted.
Fuck, I don't know why I keep moving. So the guy, you said I'm below him, right?
Yeah, you're right below him. You climbed up about 15 feet silently.
Would I be able to hold on and pull his leg down?
Of course.
So I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
pull his leg and yank him down, and let him fall.
Cool. With your whole weight, are you going down with him, or are you trying to stay up?
I'm gonna try to stay up.
Okay. All right. So
Actually, I want to pull him down because he's so small. I forgot I'm Leon and I'm like way bigger than him.
Yeah.
I want to pull down his leg and try to cup his mouth.
Okay, so we'll have that be two distinct roles. I am going to have you do an athletics check or an acrobatics check with advantage. It's really not strength. You're able to pull him easily. Just give me acrobatics or athletics for the grapple. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so you would be able to grab him and grab the mouth. He is going to go ahead and try to give a strength check with disadvantage to see how he handles that. See if he can maybe get a word out. It's a flat 0. All right, he fails. Oh, okay, so with how much health he has, falling speed like that, it would only be 2d6 usually, but since you're kind of pulling him, I'm going to give it extra velocity, and he is going to take 4d6 falling.
Rip.
And are you falling with him?
Fall down, try to tuck and roll when I hit the ground.
Give me
If
an
I can.
acrobatics check.
$19.
All right. So, what we see over here is Maxwell grab onto this little rat folk's arm, pull it down, and as he is falling, you cup his mouth with your other hand. And you're falling down, and he crunches into the ground, and you roll away harmlessly. Now, Malachi, the second you see this happening, you're going to go ahead and cast your Ominous Whispers.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, since he's already kind of heard some fake stuff once, and maybe he's heard of it, maybe he can remember with a flat 0. What is your saving throw? 16, 15?
Yeah, 16 for a save DC. Oof, that's not good.
Okay. So he turns around. He sees nothing. He thinks about the raven, and he whips his head out. And Maxwell is in the tall grass. This guy's at the edge of the tall grass. We're going to see if he spots anything out here first. And he's got, what did I put there?
Hell yeah. Hell
All right.
yeah.
He looks around the ground. He doesn't see anything or anybody. He's kind of like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? He starts wondering if he's like hearing stuff as he kind of turns around. But then he kind of looks over here and he sees his buddy is gone. So he's going to start walking this way to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
As he starts kind of moving along the ramparts.
Do we see him doing this?
Yes, you do.
Does Maxwell?
Maxwell, yes, you. Maxwell doesn't. He's too close to the bottom there.
Okay, I'm following. When I see him move along the ramparts, I'm gonna follow him closely,
Cool.
and I'm just gonna say, Maxwell, get the other one. Like kind of whisper it over to him as I'm getting closer, and I'll
Cool.
Can I go right up to him?
Yeah, you can.
then I'll give him guidance and tap him on his
Cool.
shoulder and say, "Go, do it again, do it again."
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's kind of looking around. Maxwell, what are
So,
you doing?
Maxwell, you got a D4 to add to your ability check. If
Okay. So I'm gonna move over here, or I'm gonna scale back up quietly.
All right, give me a stealth check. No advantage this time.
you can add a D4 to it, though. Oh,
Not needed.
baby.
All right, and you're gonna compete against his perception, which is a +0. And he seems pretty keen-eyed, but not cutting it this time, as you're able to get right there, as he's kind of looking down almost at right the spot where below his buddy is crushed to death. So are you
All
gonna
right.
Get him.
What's your move?
Can I try to yank him down too?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and give me an athletics or an acrobatics. Or actually, give me an athletics. This one would be more athletics because he is not, like, loose.
Can I still use that D4 on this?
Yes, you can. All right.
Nice.
He is going to... What's his... I made this an archer stat block, so I doubt they're very strong.
David Archers.
Yeah.
Pussies.
Oh, god damn. Okay, I'm just going to say this now. With the crit 1, describe your kill.
Oof. So I yank him off, and he falls, and his legs break, but one goes up into his rib cage and hits his heart,
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
like the femur.
yeah, and as the femur goes
Is that
through it...
is that possible?
I don't know, probably not. Or yeah, it is possible. You know,
Okay.
you fall, whoop, it just goes up.
I imagine rat folk as having, like, hearts that beat twice as fast as humans. Like, they're always freaking out. They're
Oh yeah, like
smaller.
mice do have very rapid heart rates.
Yeah. So the second this femur goes through his heart, like, literally blood sprays fucking everywhere. Like,
I'm thinking as he's going down, like he's like surprised by the fall, but he looks and like readies himself, and so
not
his
that much.
feet, he's like, "I've got this," and his feet are like just heading straight to the ground. But you know when you fuck up a jump and your
he
feet
locked
just hurt
his
for a while?
legs. Yeah.
Yeah,
And just-
it just goes upward through his heart.
Yeah, and he
Ugh.
just it's like blood sprays everywhere as this goes rocketing through his heart. And seeing this, your 4 skinny guys and Sai move into the bushes right here too.
Cool. Maxwell, is he down on the ground?
Yes.
Or are you still up there, Maxwell?
Actually, it's up to you, Maxwell. Did you go down with him, or did you? I imagine.
Yeah. Go back down.
Okay.
All right. Anybody got any rope?
I don't have any rope.
I'm gonna look towards Sai or the skinny boys.
Yeah. The skinny boys go like, "Where would I keep it on me?" And Sai pulls out a length of rope about 20 feet tall.
Okay, perfect. I'll give the rope to take the rope from him and give it to Maxwell quickly and say like, all right, let's all get up there.
We're
You
attacking
and you-
a fortress, and nobody thought to bring rope.
It's yeah. I'm a man of the cloth. What do you expect?
Well, I'm a bandit, so
Yeah,
reformer.
so that's why you have the rope. You, and I'm gonna point to 2 of the skinny boys and tell them to put on the clothing of the soldiers that fell
Okay.
down.
They look at it, this 3-foot tall clothing of rat folk, and they look at themselves very,
Ah, shit.
yeah.
You didn't tell. Are they tall too?
If they're skinny, they look tall. They're probably like
That's true.
6 feet tall.
Okay.
They're taller than a rat folk.
And you
So they
gotta
all
wrap
look.
it with
They
you.
all have the same body build as me.
But Sai will take the clothes from the one that was just bludgeoned to death and not bleeding, and he starts putting on that guy's clothes.
All right, that works too. Malachi is thinking to himself, though, I really wanted to see the skinny guys in that armor, though. That would have been funny. He's also curious what their body looks like not in a weird way, but just curious,
That's a
what does
weird
it
way.
look
That is
like?
a weird way.
It's
That's
absolutely weird.
if you are thinking about I really want to know what their body looks like, and
Well, you're just how does it work? They're so skinny.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I think this just might be Joel.
While you're grabbing the, just go grab a plate of food really quick.
Yeah, go nuts.
I haven't eaten all day. Be right back, and I'll bring it back to you.
You want to go to Octavius? See what
Yeah,
he's
let's
up.
go to Octavius. Let's
So,
cut back to the world map.
that's kind of a plan now.
Oh, okay. Put these two. All right. Clown. All right. What's the plan?
So I want to. Well, first thing I'm doing is I'm casting a Find Steed. It's a level 2 paladin spell.
Oh,
And I want to get this big, glorious warhorse that's celestial in nature. It's like pure white.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to try to talk to my forces, and I got a 3-pronged plan of attack. I want an 80. Okay. I want about 40 of my forces to try to circle around Mac Cloud to get towards the gate. But I want them to stand well out of bow shot, just to be visible, visible to any forces that are inside Mac Cloud. And this is going to be like a feint, try to draw out their forces to see if we can kind of at least distract any to come out to attack, see if we can see anybody.
Can I decide what Oki's warhorse looks like?
That's absolutely what it looks like. That is 100%
A
what it
fat
looks
white
like.
horse with big eyelashes.
I'll just link it in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
That's wonderful.
Oh man, it's so good.
All right, 40 to the gate, and then what are the rest doing?
And then the rest, we're going to go around the rear of Mac Cloud, and we're searching for any weak structural pairs.
Could you
So
ping
I'm
on the map where you think the rear is, right here, or you know
Kinda
that the gate is right here. The gate kind of comes
the
up
gate's
right there.
I'm thinking right around here, where I remember there certain
Okay.
repairs were made.
Okay.
And we're looking for weak structural points. Do any of my men have farmers equipment, picks or plows or anything like that can be used
Yeah,
to
about
chip
half
down?
of them really don't have standard weapons and have.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll use that. We'll try to see if we can. So the feint, what they're going to be doing is, if they draw out any forces, they're to retreat the moment that they get starting to get too swarmed. So maybe 3 minutes into any sort of melee, the woods, and circle back around to us.
Okay.
But other than that, we'll be in the back trying to find any weak structural points.
All right.
And I'll have my horse to move back and forth through the battlefield easier.
Okay. That sounds good to me. When do you want to start moving in?
We're going to wait until we get some sort of sign from the people that I know that Malachi and Maxwell were going in ahead of us to hopefully get some info. So we're gonna wait for their plan to be complete, whatever that plan is.
Okay.
We're hoping that they're smart enough to give us some sort of sign
Okay.
to that it's time to start moving out.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are still 5 miles away. Do you want to move closer in?
Yeah, we're moving a bit closer in, and
Okay.
this is when we'll split our forces. So I'll have those
Okay. Yeah. And
40
probably-
guys going up front. Yeah,
All right. So the 40 guys
80
will
guys.
probably go
Yeah.
here, and then they'll camp on the path.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So you have a force of about 120 now on the back end there.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. Andrew, you ready to get going again?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Let's throw it back to MacLeod. All right, yeah, you are all on the ground in the tall grass. You have disposed of 2 of the archers that are on the walls. The only 2 archers that you're able to see from this point in time.
Guess we'll have Maxwell run back up and throw down a rope for us to climb up.
All right, perfect.
I don't know how crunchy you want to make that.
Well, now that Maxwell's kind of on the top, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of the... Can I delete this whole thing? Perfect. From the top, you're able to see a lot more.
Hell yeah.
I'm just going to let you guys kind of see that. Maxwell, from the top, you're able to see that this is the longhouse here. Has been constructed. The large tower is right here. The one with the blue roof has been constructed. And you're able to see that a lot has kind of happened in the town since you've been gone. It appears some homes have been built.
Well, I haven't. I guess, did I come here once?
Yeah.
That was, yeah. So I guess I had a quick scan of it before.
Now, what you're able to notice immediately is if you look in the center of town there appears to have been about a large 8-foot-tall totem constructed in the center that depicts a phoenix.
I'm going to have to throw a fireball at...
You're also able to see an archer on the opposite wall there, and you're able to see that there are some more archers on top of the gate. And it appears there's a back door on the longhouse as well, right there. And tall grass below you. I imagine you're kind of hanging low because you're also in a visible spot right now, but you should be able to hide. So, behind the little...
Yeah, I'm probably on my belly, like kind of looking, peering over.
Yeah, and I
Like
imagine
Kilroy
there's
was here.
there's a lip to the tower that you're able to get behind.
Right. Yeah, there's got to be like walls in the ramparts.
Okay, is the rope down so we can climb up, or...
I'm gonna tie something to the... Tie the rope to something strong up there and secure it.
Yeah, there's
And
tons
like
of
motion
stuff.
to them.
Yeah. It is secure. Everybody's able to kind of get up there and hide. There are no trap doors on this one, though.
Yeah, then I guess we'll climb up.
Cool.
Slowly. I'll go first and tell the other ones to... I'll tell Sai to come up, but I'll tell the other skinny boys to wait down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they'll wait down there, so I'll get up there.
No, I'll get up like prone and kind of shimmy over, army crawl over to where Maxwell is to get the same view he sees.
Yeah, and you're able to see everything. You're able to see this large totem. You're able to see that the longhouse appears to be guarded. The tower appears to be guarded. And then there just is a kind of a random smattering of people. You're not able to make out everyone or get an exact count, but it looks to be between 30 and 40 people just off the top of your head you can see just gathered around.
Okay.
The strangest thing that you're able to see is that this totem at the center, there appears to be faint red magical energy that appears to rope certain individuals to that totem. They appear...
Do they look like individual? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They appear to be a little listless and just kind of almost looking around confusedly. But they are being observed and no one seems to be perturbed by this.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Maxwell as well as Cy, and I'm gonna say, all right, we gotta let Octavius know about what's happening in here. We have two. We can either three options: turn around, go back and join him, and give up our advantage that we have right now before they realize the guards are missing. Or I could send him a message of 25 words or less. Or I could send my Raven to go talk to him, but I don't know how long that's going to take. Opinions? Maxwell?
Andrew?
We could try sending a message and I mean,
And the bird?
yeah.
That's the best idea. All right, I'm going to take a parchment out of my I'm going to pull open. I think I have a book based on like my being a priest, like an acolyte. It's probably a holy book, but it's in times of need. So I'm going to find like the most boring chapter of the book and tear out some pages. And I'm just going to start writing, just drawing like a really quick sketch of everything there that I can kind of see, like maybe draw like the Phoenix, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll write like the numbers of people, like 30 to 40, like you said, and just kind of a loose, like, layout. I know he knows what Matt Cloud looks like, but where they're all sort of positioned, you know?
Yeah. I,
And I'll give that.
I don't want you to think for a second that I'm not trying to give off the impression that there's only that many people. Those are
Yeah,
just the
no,
people
I know.
on the outside.
Yeah, no, I'm just sending him what we see.
Okay.
And I'm just doing a quick sketch of that, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Putting that with the Raven, bringing my statue to life and letting it go. Hopefully it's fine. And then I'm going to also cast Sending, which is a level 3 spell to Oki. And I have 25 words. And Oki, you can respond to it, I think.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't think you can.
Sending, I believe you can, right?
I don't think so.
Didn't say it.
Oh, it can answer in a like manner immediately.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say
It says
on
it right there.
on ramparts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strong. On ramparts, 7 strong. Verse 40. Fire in belly. Waiting for response. Tell us what to do. I think that's 22.
Perfect. All right, okay,
I'm
you are
going-
on your warhorse. You are leading your troops in. You have already splintered off some of the troops who are heading to the front gate as you are with about 120 strong, and you hear this message in your head.
I'm going to respond. Feint attack from main gate. Attempt to destroy walls near the tower. You should reconvene with the Feint squad to I will be attacking from the that'll be my response.
All right. So as you start mobilizing, it'll probably take you, at least with the distance you are at, around 30 minutes to get into position. In that time, Malachi and Maxwell, how do you want to play it?
I'm just gonna do this out of character, but I'm gonna tell Maxwell exactly what he said, that we should feint an attack from the main gates, and I'll describe to Maxwell that I have a fireball I can use to maybe cause a distraction. But and a couple other spells that we might be able to use. But other than that, we need to make it seem like there's an attack from the front gate, and then we need to fucking get the hell out of there.
Do you think we could circle around on the ramparts?
It seems like we might be able to if we keep low. I mean, size should be fine.
We might be able to like army crawl.
We can stay low, probably.
Little worms, yeah.
Uh,
And then we could send off a blast at the gate.
Yeah, we don't want to get too close to it. This is kind of a big one. And I have quite the range on it, too. I'm wondering if we should get back down from here and really actually be on the other side, but what are you thinking?
Let's pull up the rope and try to make it over to the gate.
Cool.
All right. Let's see here.
So we're staying super low.
Perfect. The Lith boys are kind of just going to hang out in these bushes until called upon again. And Sai is able to crawl pretty easily. There's a small lip, so really you wouldn't be able to be seen by anyone below as you guys are kind of creeping along. But if you want to like peek or anything like that, it would be something that they would have a chance, albeit tiny, to spot you.
Sure.
Yeah, so you guys are able to kind of move freely like that along the wall. Granted, there isn't anyone who is able to spot you. The only areas that appear to be able to spot you where you were at would be other people on the wall. Really, kind of no matter how far away, would be able to kind of see you if you get at an angle that's risky, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
These guys down here are not going to see you. But,
Right.
the rat folk
People
on the gate, yeah.
Yeah. Which the gate is, can you ping the gate for me, Branson?
You see in like right down here, this is the gate right here.
Gotcha, okay. Okay. Because there's the shadow blocking it. I can't quite...
Oh, hold on. Now that you guys kind of have a... let's just get rid of the...
I see. Okay. Sorry, I just moved my character so I could see where...
There we go.
Okay. Oof. Man. Okay. We're just gonna... I'm gonna turn to Maxwell and say, listen, I don't think that Octavius is gonna be here for a minute. So I think that we're gonna have to hang out for just a second. Trust in Ray Harakti. And then I'm gonna do something stupid.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do something that I'm not really sure if we're gonna be able to handle it, but you're fast. Sai, you should be able to blend in.
Blend in? What do you mean?
You all look the same to me.
Right, I know that. But, like, what's the plan here?
I'm gonna launch a fireball at the gate, and then I'm gonna launch a flaming spear that's gonna be moving towards that Phoenix thing over there. It should cause enough of distraction. They're doing something with it. Now, if they know it came from up here, we gotta book it. But it should send them into enough of a frenzy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll find somewhere to hide, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I just think that's our best bet. Maxwell?
I agree. That's our only option at this point.
Is the gate...
Go ahead.
Is it made of metal?
So it's like a cast iron bar. It's a stone building with a cast iron bar passage. However, you would be able to notice right here appears to be the controls for the gate. There appears to be a wheel right there.
Okay, yep. I'm going to do something stupid. Definitely going to... All right. Well, I'll tell Maxwell. Maxwell, I can't jump very well. I know you can. If you can make it down and open up that gate. Well, no, that's not Octavius's demand. We'll just feign an attack on the gate and we'll retreat immediately. That's enough. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Man, this is such a bad idea.
We're in a tight
Alright.
spot. Like, Brother Arthur, we're in a tight spot.
Doesn't he say that a bunch?
Yeah, he says it a lot in the movie.
We're in a tight spot.
We're in a tight spot.
Okay. So you're able to see pretty clearly the gate here. Give me the point of the fireball that you want to hit, I guess. Anything that you can see is fair game.
I'm gonna wait for a minute, just knowing that he's miles off.
Yeah.
Right, because I know that we're waiting. So we're just gonna sit.
Do you wait and then message him again?
So eventually they're gonna spot the feint squad. That's gonna be like, because I told them to like be visible just outside of bow shot, basically. Cool. So when they see them, you should probably know that we're close by.
Yeah, I'd say about 5 minutes has passed, which means they'll probably be there. They'll probably be visible in about 10 minutes. They'll probably be set up in like 15.
And then you could probably just see how they react inside the fort. Sorry, I'm kind of being meta, I think. Sorry.
I don't really care.
It's cool. I mean, we're at a disadvantage anyway, so I don't think that we're breaking the game or anything. All right, well, whenever I see people start to call out that there's someone on the horizon coming in, then I'll shoot the fireball. And then just so you know, Branson, the fireball, it'll happen instantaneously. And then immediately after that, I'm conjuring a flaming sphere.
Now, I know fireball doesn't leave evidence of the caster. The only evidence is that you have to say something out loud in order to cast it. But flaming sphere, that just creates it at a point, right? You don't actually, it doesn't trail back to you.
It's within 120 feet is the range I can create it in.
Cool. All right.
So I'll do both those simultaneously whenever you give me the go-ahead.
All right. So about 5 minutes pass. You're just laying down, breathing, trying to be as quiet as possible. You hear just a kind of a regular commotion of a town. But every once in a while, you're able to hear something shouted loudly in an authoritarian voice from the totem. It is a woman's voice, like a very strong voice. And go ahead and both of you roll me a perception to see if you can catch what she's saying. All right, you guys can't really tell out say what, but she appears to be barking orders at these people. And she's pointing, and she's just kind of pointing at each one to almost like look outward, look over here, look this, look at this. But you can't see like she's pointing around, but you don't know what she's doing because you can't make out what she's saying exactly. All right, another 5 minutes passes, and you're able to see as we kind of jump back to the world map real quick. I imagine during this time you have come closer. Octavius, you're going to represent that. And then you see the army represented by the gun manifests on the path. They appear to hook through the woods and are coming straight down the path. And
man, those people are going to die.
And they
I told them to retreat as soon as they like get any heavy resistance.
Okay.
And you see them before these people do, because their spotters have been indisposed. It's going to be on these two, who are not really even supposed to cover that route, are going to check. So both of them are going to make perception checks. They have, I think, just +0. Yeah. So 2 rolls here. They have to... Oh, okay. So, this guy doesn't see shit. He's kind of just, staring out directly in front of him, assuming that after they took Hush so easily, no one would attack. This guy, I don't know if somebody yelled at him or what, but he whips his head to see this approaching army. And you see him start going like, like raising his hands and kind of running over there. Meanwhile, Octavius, you have just made visual contact with Matt Cloud. I would imagine, did I not give you... There we go. Okay, I'll give you vision now. All right.
Alrighty.
So I imagine you're kind of coming in from this way. So you wouldn't exactly be... I moved you down a little bit. You wouldn't exactly be...
I'm not that close yet.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. But
So yeah, we're going to wait until we start hearing noises. But what I do want to do is send a small group of people with like any picks or anything that they could use to chip stone, and we're going to try to have them. I'm just having them get structural parts closest to that tower there.
okay.
We're going to be trying to just
Could you ping it?
not the full, yeah, like around here.
Okay, around like the back.
We're just looking
side
for like
okay.
weak bits of the wall to try to break through.
All right, those
Let's see
guys
if
are
we can
still a
go for it.
minute away. They start moving forward while you kind of hold back with the rest of them. This guy appears to be making a fuss. You could definitely hear it, and people are starting to turn their heads towards the gate. Malachi, what's up?
All right.
You cut out.
I'm gonna.
What'd
Sorry,
you
I'm
say?
blasting the fireball.
Okay, cool. What's
I'm
the
shooting
radius
it-
again?
20 feet. So I guess it's 40. Yeah. So I guess it's gonna be 40.
Yeah, so it's a pretty substantial area if you want to ping it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ping it here-ish,
Cool.
so I can hit the gatekeepers as well.
Okay, so it won't hit this guy,
That's fine.
but if you said right there, okay, well, but it'll
It'll hit the first person. I'm trying to really hit this person right here, to be honest.
okay. So then you're going to hit this person, this person, this person. So you're going to hit 4 people.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to have them do saving throws.
No, I rolled like shit.
Oh, and damage?
Too bad.
Yeah.
Just 2 ones.
Well, let's see. So tell me what it looks like as the fireball goes off.
Yep. Malachi's gonna peek over the edge and just put his hands up together and just blast it, and then
Cool. Describe your kill
Yeah.
on these 2 guys immediately as I roll for the other 2.
I like the idea of just like it's so hot they just immediately become dust,
Yeah.
blow away in the wind.
All right. And this guy is going to make a dexterity save.
And after I shoot that, I'm gonna tell Maxwell and Sai like, "Go, get going."
Okay.
This guy definitely has. I'm gonna give him a +3 because he does. I did not update his.
I'll
stats.
run back up the ramparts north again with Sai.
Okay, let me see what this guy's health was. No, I didn't. All right, so the gatekeeper gets smoked after he's failing his throw. The druid, I don't remember how much health they had. And you did 25 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, big explosion goes off. The fire blows 3 people into dust immediately. As the dust settles, you see this guy is just coughing up blood, prone on all 4s. But he still appears to be moving. This guy is confused and kind of starts like rushing in as this guy kind of backs up a little bit, not sure what's going on. This guy didn't really see it, but he heard a thing and kind of go over here, while this guy keeps running over to look at this. But as this guy kind of runs over to look at what's happening here, he is going to have a disadvantage check to see you. He has to get a 17 at least. And he fails.
Cool.
And he's not able to spot you. But
Retreating.
cool.
If that's cool, I don't know.
Yeah,
do
no,
do
we're
we
not
need to
doing
roll
we're
initiative
not-
or anything?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna start retreating back and kind of dragging Sai along.
Yeah,
Or he's up there.
Sai
Yeah.
is running along kind of with you guys.
And then I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere, and I'm gonna cast it pretty much as far away as I can from my ass. Oh yeah, 80 feet. I'm gonna cast that Flaming Sphere to appear right next to the idol. That wooden idol right there.
Okay. So this guy is going to do a free action real quick. He's definitely much dressed in regalia that would be similar to casters you've seen. And he yells out, "It's magic! They're close!" And that's just going to be his whole thing for then. And could you ping the part where Flaming Sphere is? And did you post Flaming Sphere in the chat?
I did, yeah.
There you go.
It's not gonna do very much damage, but
Yeah.
Oof.
All right. And who's it going to hit?
again, I'm actually aiming more for the sorry, let me draw that in there. That's my Flaming Sphere. For the idol, that's the wooden idol is what I'm really aiming at to get them to freak out and take care of that. So I'm just leaving the Flaming Sphere there. However, that is within a 5 foot 5 feet of the sphere. So I'm really just putting it up against the idol, if that's cool.
Yeah, 100%. So it's not hitting anybody else?
I don't think they would be close enough, to be honest.
Phoenix is going to rise early in flames.
Can I move that? I don't know if I can move that.
So
That's
the
weird.
totem, inanimate object, auto fails, whatever. 3, 5. As you see your flaming orb kind of run into the totem and the wood kind of crisping and darkening around it. All right. And you're able to do that. And, you know, are you turning away or are you watching what happens?
I probably did that and ran, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So you hear as your back is turned like a boom, like a sound of something whizzing and cracking through the air, but it appears nothing is near you that is happening.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm booking it back to where the other two are on the ramparts
Cool.
and hoping for the best.
All right. As this happens, I'm going to hold position right here, staring outwards, no longer talking. Going to run towards this way. We're going to cure wounds to save him. So we're going to put that guy back up. This guy is getting at the controls as this guy standing out like this. And we are getting lots of sound and lots of movement now as people start shifting over to the gate. All right. So, are you guys staying on top of the ramparts?
Do we want to meet up with Octavius?
I think we need to retreat. Yeah, I think we need to get
So
down.
let's
I
head
think we
back
need
to the
get back down
rampart.
here.
Let's head back to
Should
the area
we-
we came up.
Climb down.
Cool.
I'll tie the rope and I'm just gonna leap off to the ground and do slow fall. Do you want me to roll, Branson?
Nah, you're a monk. You can even do a cool landing if you want. Sai scuttles down the rope, burning his hands the whole way. And Malachi-
Ooh!
Yeah, I'll slowly go down as well.
Cool.
Shaking up, hoping that everything works out. But
does Malachi?
scared.
Wait, Joel. Before Malachi scales down the rope, does he go into both hands?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
All right, perfect. And I think you lose concentration of something if you take your eyes off of it. Is that true? Or am I making that up? I don't think you have vision to direct the flaming sphere, so it would stay where it's at the minimum.
That's fine.
Cool. And
As long as it was there and like lit that thing on fire, that's my only
yeah,
goal.
it was definitely scorched. As you can kind of, when you're concentrating on a spell, I think you could feel like the pressure of the spell. And after what we'll call the second round, if you could roll damage again, please.
Sure. I'll just click Flaming Sphere. Actually, what
Yeah.
is it? 2d6? I'll just roll 2d6.
Sure.
It's probably easier. 6.
Cool. All right. So after that, you feel the pressure be relieved. You believe somebody dispelled your magic.
That's fine. That is fine.
And you start hearing, they're nearby! They're nearby!
Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. Let's go.
All right, where are you guys going?
Booking it.
All right, booking it east, west, north, south. What are you doing?
We're bringing the skinny boys along with us, too.
Okay, where are you
we're
going?
going
Which way do we want to go?
closest to the woods, into the woods. Wherever the woods are thickest, we can head there for cover.
North.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys dip off north. Give me a perception check as you're running away.
Crit 20.
Okay, you're able to see there are 4 ravens that are just flying in concentric circles, and you're able to see one of them going, or one of them appears to be headed north.
Yep, that's not good. I'll just keep an eye on it. I won't tell them because I don't want to bring down morale or anything.
Cool.
But we'll just keep running north, and I'll just make a note of that. Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, but you're able to get to the tree line eventually, and you're not sure what happened, if you were spotted or not, but you don't hear anything for the time being. Octavius, while all this is going on, you definitely heard the commotion. And as your minor guys approach, I'm going to roll with disadvantage perception as this archer is preoccupied. Be 11. I imagine 11's not good enough as they kind of go along. But the second, when the miners reach the wall, do they start immediately hacking away at it?
That was the idea, is try to have them.
All right.
Try to get that open as soon as they can.
The second you hear ping, ping, people working at what they think is a weak spot of the wall. Do you want to pin where you think that might be, where they all... Because I imagine they're going to concentrate a little bit. All right, right here?
Around here,
perfect.
yeah.
All right, perfect. They are sitting right there. And then how far back are you holding?
We're getting a bit closer. I'm going to be trying to use my horse to kind of circle around to see, like, what's on this side here.
Cool. Since
And
you're not
also, I want to use lay on hands, too, on myself, because I realize I'm a bit injured still from the last fight.
All right, no problem.
So,
as you
25 hit.
As you kind of turn the corner, you notice 3 men that are congregated outside of Malachi's church. And Malachi's church has definitely been defaced.
What?
The stained glass.
Come on, man.
Rocks have been thrown through it and whatnot.
What? Dude. Come on.
Cool. All right.
I'm going to have them roll a perception check. It's going to be plus... Wait, the druid's there, so that's +3. I'm going to imagine, since you are far away, I'm not going to make you roll a stealth or check or anything, but they have to get above a 14 to see you.
Makes sense.
Nope. Haven't spotted you. There's too much kind of going along. And
okay.
Yeah. They are staring off in the other direction, trying to figure out if they should go help or what. Kind
Makes
of
sense.
yelling up to this rat folk, like, what happened? I explode. I don't know what. And they're kind of just bickering among themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna have most of my army stay here, closer to the wall, not like a farther away from the miners, but ready to move in once they get like enough of a hold a breakthrough. Yeah. I want to take 20 of them to follow me as I go around the northern wall, and I want to check like around the whole side of it, basically.
Cool. You're able to do that as they start hitting on the
I
wall.
want to observe my feint, basically, to see if anyone in the fortress has
Cool.
taken the bait.
Yeah, it appears people have kind of shifted over, but now you hear just a cry from this archer. Back wall! Back wall! Back wall! Because he's hearing some stuff pinging on there.
Okay.
And he's yelling down at these guys. He goes, there's somebody at the back wall.
Yeah, as soon as I hear that, I'm going to rear my horse. We double back, and I want to
Cool.
take on those guys that we saw back there.
All right. The second he hears that, he is going to cast Animal Messenger, or Find Familiar. And you see...
He's casting Find Familiar?
Yeah, a bird manifest in his hands. So we're kind of moving, not necessarily in out-of-combat turns, but time is very crucial here.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me exactly what you want to do, and we'll figure out how to handle it. As you hear the kind of alarm systems go off, and you have your guys mining through the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to rear the horse, and I'm going to order at least 40 of my guys to come with me as we go around.
Okay.
And we're going to just kind of barrel through, try to take out some of these guys on the walls, and see if we can... If there's any other entrances we can go, because I'm thinking maybe we might get screwed up by that south wall or the eastern wall.
Okay. All right. So give me a simpler answer. What are you doing?
So we're taking 40 guys and we're going this way over here. We're gonna
cool.
fight these guys and then continue moving this way through.
All right. So the second you kind of come around, and this guy's warding, they're looking around here. These guys immediately attempt to dip into the tower here. There is a tower door here, and you can hear a heavy door almost being thrown shut.
Okay, cool.
And you hear east side, east wall, and some more commotion from inside as
Cool.
I imagine some of these guys are going to start shifting.
What is the door made of? Is it made of wood or is it made of like heavy stone?
It appears to be made of reinforced wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some of my guys with like anything that they can to just start hacking at that door. I want to get that door open.
Cool.
And I'll
they start hacking at the
door. While they're working on that, I'm gonna continue down this way, just on my horse, so I got some good speed.
Cool.
I can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, you can see the beach. You can see the coastline. It appears the beach has kind of been littered with debris and whatnot. And then you just see these about 10-foot tall palisades that have been constructed in lieu of a wall here. And you're able to see the gate. You're not able to see anything much else of that. How I'm going to operate this now is we're basically going to do this in an order where I'm going to have Malachi and Maxwell go. And then I'm going to have you go, and then I'm going to have the reactions of the people again. And I'm going to do a reaction round kind of now on the inside where I rearrange stuff based on what you guys are doing. This guy
makes sense.
Take action, get up on the wall. This guy is going to... position himself by the barrels.
Someone's gonna die.
There.
Shut up, Joel.
Birds going this way.
Why?
We ain't dying.
Okay, all right. Maxwell and Malachi. There is an army that is now visible to the west. There's also an explosion which is scattering people. You guys are in the woods now. I would say you would be able to see some members of the Full Barrel militia that are that have swept south as you guys ran north. So I think you would know the general idea of where they are at, and I would think you would be able to hear the activity of pickaxes hitting rocks to the southeast.
Can I? I should have said this earlier. this might be a fucking retcon, but can we say we lift that rope up on that rampart?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Oof. All right, that's good. All right, we're a small force. There's not much we can do. And Maxwell, I don't know if you. I appreciate you getting this involved this quickly, but listen, there's a definitely saw a raven watching over us. Now that could be a couple different people. It's sort of everyone has the same type of powers around here. It's either fire or turning into a fucking raven. So one of them was watching us, and it might have been. Hopefully, it's not Eyed Ma, but just so you know, we were seen by friend or foe. I'm not sure.
It was a risk we had to take.
Yeah, we're gonna have to join back in soon. Um,
We
gotta
can
put these.
we can look at the walls and see there's still probably no one up there.
At the moment, no one is up there.
Should we head back to that rope?
Can I look up and see around? Like, do I see the raven anywhere?
Well, you got a crit 20 last time. I imagine you have your eyes on it. They appear to be now flying in concentric circles almost around the edge of the building. Oki, you would definitely be able to see that a bird has appeared in like the kind of southbound area, about like 100 feet above you.
Yeah, at this point, I figured they already know where we are and what we're doing, so I'm not too worried about it. Just
Okay.
pick an army to choose to work with, basically.
Then I'll say to Maxwell, like, yeah, let's go back in, and we'll still continue being the infiltration group, I guess. Andrew, you cool with that?
Yeah.
We can just pick people off from the inside, and
I mean, I don't want
shrink
to just
down the
run to a
numbers.
crowd. I don't want to run to a crowd and start swinging. I mean, it's not going to be helpful to any of us.
Yeah,
now,
I
I feel
definitely
like-
can't do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go back for the rope.
Okay, cool. I imagine you guys are able to get up there, no problem. Bird's still there, kind of flying around, but
I'm just gonna keep a casual eye on that bird. That bird bothers me. I think I know who it is, but I don't think I can confront that. So I'll just keep an eye on that. Can we bring the skinnies with us this time?
of course.
Cool.
And are you getting up on the walls?
Get up that rope.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, they're up on there.
All right. I need to go find. I'm sorry, Branson. What was the name of Tabaxi lady? We haven't seen her in so long. I forgot
Torino.
her name.
Torino.
Torino. We got to go find Torino. We owe it to her, and she can help us out.
Well, you probably have an idea of where she'd be. You lead.
Yeah, let's just go further into the tower. Yeah, the tower we originally met the Chili Master. I think we're thinking about going up.
That is
Checking
this
that
one
out.
right here. All the way, kind of where the miners are.
Oh, okay. All right. Shit. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could just start sniping people out, taking them out,
With what?
thinning their numbers.
Her.
All right, Maxwell, you lead the way wherever you want to attack.
Well, I mean, you know this place. I don't really know it.
Yeah. I'll point out that there are 2 guards right over here that we could easily take out with the like fucking 7 of us.
Okay, take the rope. We'll put it on the other side and try to scale down.
All right.
I'm gonna jump down with slow fall.
Give me a stealth check as you jump down. The rope's going to be obvious. The rope gets seen. But you kind of tumbling into the tall grass. Give me a stealth check of how good your timing is to avoid being detected and how soft your
Ooh.
landing is.
I just did an Assassin's Creed dive.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Gotcha.
You completely just lightlessly plunged into the tall grass, rolled immediately into a crouch position, undetected.
I'm gonna stand on top of the rampart, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of those fuckers.
All right, cool. Gonna go ahead and
I'll cast on this first one.
yeah, give me a second. These guys. Okay. Yeah, they had. I didn't set their dexterity for some reason, so I'm just putting that in. I gave him +2. All right. So saving. He fails. Oh, I have that says 2 GM. No wonder.
That's cool.
He
He
failed,
takes
though.
2. He takes 4 damage.
All right. 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you become visible. And then, are you telling the other guys the skinny guys to attack?
I don't know if they have any bows or anything, do they?
I would imagine they would have short bows, just D6 short bows.
Yeah, we're just taking out guards
Cool.
now.
All right, I'll have them do 4 attacks. They have a +4. They're nothing special. So that'd be hit. So 2 hits, 2 misses. That would be 2d6 +4 for their total damage. That would be
10 damage, so 14
damage.
total.
So 14 total, and these guys have more than 14 health. How much did I put? I don't even think I put it. It was 25. Hold on. I hate how they make you do the dice thing, and you have to like fucking whatever. All right, so he takes 2 arrows in the chest and kind of goes down on one knee while this guy is kind of watching. And yeah, Sai is up there. I'm gonna have Sai do a short bow attack. He's got a +4, and he hits him, so that's gonna be just another d6 +2, and then that will be 5. So he is still up as he takes 19 damage there. And let's go ahead and have Maxwell and Malachi give initiative, and I'll just put the 4 under the lowest one of you two.
Not bad, not bad. Crit
bad.
20 on initiative.
All right. So not bad at all. Maxwell, you are undetected. You're able to go first if you want to. This guy is looking pretty fucked up. This guy is completely fine. It's been so quick they haven't alerted anybody of anything yet. I'm going to have them roll initiative. I'm just going to have them roll it together. They have a +2. Makes it simpler. All right, 20. So they're ahead of Joel, but they're going second to you, Maxwell. So you're up.
Okay.
The quicker they die, the quicker this situation will be handled. If it stretches on, it will probably escalate into more and more people coming your way.
Splinter Cell, Andrew.
I'm rushing out here because they know someone's attacking them, so it doesn't matter if I'm stealth or not. I'm rushing out of the bushes at the guy that's in front of me, the second guy who hasn't been touched.
Maxwell wouldn't surprise them, but he would get advantage because they are looking up. And he is quick, and he did it perfectly. It's not like rules exactly, but the advantage
I think
system...
that's a fair ruling,
Yeah,
Branson.
the advantage system is...
Yeah.
It's there to have fun with.
Yep, no, I think that's totally fair.
So
All right, I'm going to hit him.
The injured one or the healthy one?
The healthy one.
Oh, okay, so go ahead and roll your attacks. Did you hit level 5 yet? You should be close to it. Oh, okay.
That should probably do it. Well.
I mean,
Both advantage?
Wait, is that calculating right? You have a +3 dex, right?
Yeah.
It's a D4 damage +3.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. All right, you chunk them in the chest. Roll your second attack.
That gets advantage too, right?
Yeah.
What?
Is that right?
Huh.
He's rolled 3 crits in a row.
Let me try rolling this attack. Won't
Well,
count.
I mean,
I'm gonna roll a normal.
Yeah.
Oh, well. What
I
level
mean,
are
it's just
I don't
a
know what's
different
going on.
type of crit.
are you
It's
level
like, dude,
5
that was.
yet, Andrew?
No.
Okay.
But that was three. That was 3 crits in a
I'm
row.
gonna
You rolled a
say
crit.
I'm gonna say 2
I think what
crits.
it's.
2 crits. You don't kill him. This guy.
I know what it's doing. It's not adding the +3 to the second damage because he's supposed to roll the damage twice.
Oh yeah, but you
So
don't.
Oh,
that-
I see it. I
You
see
only
it.
you
So
only
it's,
You know what I
roll.
mean?
You only roll. That is correct though. You only roll if you crit. You only roll the weapon dice twice.
You don't roll the extra. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Any static stuff that you add to it always stays. So if you have a +5 strength and you crit, you don't get +10 on the attack. You get
Makes
oh
sense.
shit.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's been negated like 5 years of D&D that I've been doing it that way.
Really? Yeah, that's why they talk about
Oh,
weapon
yeah.
dice, and it's so like the smite interaction so weird and whatnot.
But I also don't care.
Yeah.
Like crits are cool. So
So-
Andrew, Maxwell does not kill him, but you land 2 such perfect like pressure point shots that he cannot make any. He's like you knock the wind out of him with 2 crits
Okay.
in a row. He is not alerting anybody, and it's going to be their turn. And he is going the one is going to attack you with disadvantage just because he's like surprised and scared and just got gut punched hard.
Like reactive swinging.
Yeah. And so as he takes a swing at you, and he hits you. You can see that his knuckles almost ignite on impact as he punches you, and you are going to take 10 damage.
ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch. Owie. All right.
And then the second one is probably going to look for the stuff he was looking at originally. And he is going to haul ass.
I hope you know if he attacks me, that's cheating.
I don't think he'll be able to attack you, but he is going to use his action to dash, which should get him. Okay, first action to get there, second action to climb it. And he is now up on the wall right here.
Cool.
All right, Malachi.
Okay, that guy's up on the wall. I'm going to run right up to him. Well, actually, you know what? Real quickly, I'll do a healing word to Maxwell at level 1. So, Maxwell, you regain 8 hit points as a bonus action. So, I take out my left hand and then just shoot some life energy over to Maxwell. So, I think he's within range of me. It's 60 feet. Oh, yeah, easy. And I'm going to turn to this fucker, and I'll cast Sacred Flame again as a cantrip. Can I do? Yeah, that's fine, right? Cantrip and then
Of course.
healing word because it's okay.
So
Because I can't do 2 spells, but I could do it.
right.
Is that right?
If you do a bonus action spell, you can cast a cantrip as your action.
Okay, cool,
But
cool.
you
Then I'll
cannot-
do Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you cannot cast any.
Oh my god. All right, well, it's going to be the tiniest little flame that burns his little feet. Just gives him little blisters on the bottom of his toesies.
Shouldn't it be 2d8 for you now? Or
This says 1d8.
it's you're level 5, so it should be 2d8.
Oh yeah, it should be. Let me just roll it again
Cantrip
and just
scale
add
at
that
5,
to it.
11, and 17.
So it'll be 5 damage if he fails.
Yeah, so this guy is going to do a dexterity saving throw. And
He fails.
he
16.
fails. All right.
Do you roll with disadvantage though, Branson?
Oh, did I? What was the first one?
First one was worse than the second one.
All right.
So
then
you're
it hits.
okay. So it's 5 damage.
All right. So he took 19. He is still up. But
Motherfucker.
you can see these are the guys, now that they're up close, that have the holes cut into their hearts
Hmm.
and have a smoldering piece of coal in there. And that coal is basically is not lit anymore. It is barely.
All right, I'm going right up to the face of that guy. I've seen them before. They scare the shit out of me, but I'm going right up to the face of that one. and getting right in his area, and then hoping for the best for the skinny boys.
All right. Well, the skinny boys will try their best, but we're going to have Octavius go first. Octavius, what's your move?
I'm going to just ride my horse as fast as I can, and I want to go to the faint squad, the squad that I had.
If you dash, it's like 100, right?
I believe so, yeah. 'Cause, I'm on my horse, so
Yeah, they have a speed
60
of like...
feet on the horse.
Okay, so
60.
120.
Yeah.
All right. I would say probably 2 more turns it would take you to get to your faint squad.
Okay. All right.
The gates have not opened. It seems like the...
No one's... If I can see that the gates haven't opened at all...
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
It appears they're still, like, scrambling. It's only been about... Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's only been a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to, we're going to just keep moving up
Cool.
that way. See how far we can get.
All right. Going to have one of the skinny boys is going to try to help Joel. And he is going to attack. Just a +4. Did I do a disadvantage again?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he crit fails, and one of the skinny boys has fallen off the tower. And
Seriously?
I don't know if he took any damage though. Because he might have fallen like a piece of paper.
No, he fell. He definitely, you hear his ankle snaps the second he hits the ground, and he is out.
Can we say that he's just sitting up there and his legs are wobbling like a newborn deer or like a newborn giraffe, and he just
That's our first casualty of the battle.
We don't know if he's dead.
He's not
probably
dead.
fine.
He's not dead.
Well, it's still a casualty.
No,
if
he's gonna make it.
He's out. He's out of the fight.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I'll. Can I just say I hear the ankle snap, and I'll be like, Ezekiel, no.
Yeah.
It's not his name. Just named him that.
That's his name.
He attempted to slide over the ramparts in order to like land on right next to the guy, and he just botched it. There was a stone.
The skinny boy's plight is the loose stone upon which thine ankle might.
They hate that shit. And all right, we'll go to the top of the order. Maxwell, that guy is still wheezing and panting, and I don't think anyone's aware of what you are doing right now. I think.
Did you attack Branson?
Yeah, I went right after Maxwell did.
But you didn't attack me?
Those guys have beat you in initiative. No, that guy dashed in order to climb up the walls to get to your position. That was his.
Was there no main reaction from the main forces? Didn't you say it was like me, me, and then like there's a reaction from the main forces of these guys?
Okay, so you have the first reaction was the people hitting the door. How many did you send to the door?
So there's 40 by this wall, 40 over there.
Anyway, you set a couple to like pick at the wall, and this man just immediately scorches him. He is going to kill 5 people.
Jesus fuck.
That are going at the wall. He casts a flaming sphere right there. So
there's
there.
3 groups of 40. So there's 40 here, 40 up here, and then there's 40 in the faint squad.
He pokes his head out for a second, casts the flaming sphere, and he gets back to cover right here, and is just using it to barricade the door, essentially. So,
cool. Would they be smart enough to know to not just stand there?
Yeah, so they back off.
Okay.
There, but the ones that are on the mine are still clacking away. With the other ones are going to scramble up here. Scrambling to the tops of the gates here. So, this guy will be getting his ducks in a row.
What about Joel's typing?
Everyone else is staying complete right there, as he is going to get a force of... What did I name him again? Bullock. Okay.
I'm gonna go piss.
Luck.
All right. So, nobody really has vision of what's going on right now, but things are happening as we go to Maxwell. Your turn. This guy, you knocked him out of breath. He hasn't screamed or anything yet. As far as you know, you are good. Did Andrew leave? Where'd he go?
He went to take a piss. Should be
Oh.
back in a second.
Okay.
Do you need a PP, Branson?
No, I'm good. Let's skip to Octavius then.
Okay.
All right. You still moving around? I would say at this point, as you were riding on your horse around,
Yeah.
you definitely see heads that are poking up, and people are screaming at you as you come around.
Cool.
And you hear them
yeah,
almost screaming for other people and whatnot.
I'm going to flip them off as I ride past them full speed. And I'm going to take a look at the gate, and I'm going to loudly say, "We need that damn gate open." And then I'm going to keep moving towards the faint squad.
Okay.
And I'm kind of improvising my plans, changing them up on the fly a little bit. And I'm going to march with them, I think.
Okay, cool. All right. So as that kind of happens, Maxwell, you're muted. You knock the air out of the guy. He hasn't screamed or anything yet. The other guy has kind of engaged with Malachi, and he is the last line of defense right there. As far as you know, no one is aware of your presence. He is not looking so hot in front of you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit his ass again.
All right, roll your attacks. First ones were okay. It's a hit. What did he do the first time? Okay. All right, so the first one hits with 4 damage. I think you did 10 the first time. He looks okay. He starts like looks a little dicey, a little beaten up, but he still, is in perfectly fine fighting strength. And do you want to do any movement?
I mean, he's gonna get an advantage, right?
If you run away, he'd get an opportunity attack. He won't get advantage.
Yes, I mean, no, I'm not gonna move. Well, no, I can't disengage. I mean, I can.
You cannot disengage. Your second attack is your bonus attack.
Oh yeah,
all you have
I was
left
thinking
is
of the I was thinking of the key points, but yeah.
But you wouldn't even be able to use it.
Right.
You have to
Yeah,
declare,
that's what I know. Yeah.
The key point is
All
your
right,
bonus action.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Cool. All right. Gonna go ahead and go to their turn. He is going to attack you again. If it fucking loads, man. Good lord, this website today is dog shit. All right. 20 definitely hits. You take 6 damage. Put him back on normal.
Bryce, you're still rolling with disadvantage, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll roll. I already closed the window and it takes too long, so that's fine. Take 6 damage from him. And then this guy is going to attack Malachi.
I'll use is he melee attacking me?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna use a warding flare.
Okay.
So he gets disadvantage now.
Okay. So I will re-roll the whole thing with disadvantage.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
He still hits, so you
Totally.
take 7 damage.
Ah! Ah!
All right, and then you notice as well, it appears another one has scurried up the walls and is yelling, "North, north, north!"
God damn it.
All right.
Ugh.
And then it is going to be Malachi, your turn.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on the guy right in front of me really quickly.
Cool.
'Cause that's the safest thing to fucking do.
Remember, put 2d8 if he fails. Gonna roll it right now. He's got a +4. There we go. Oh,
So
he
it's
fails. Wait,
yeah.
hold on. He had disadvantage. All right, he fails.
Yeah. So he takes 11 damage.
All right, cool. Describe your kill.
I'm just gonna do the scorpion from Mortal Kombat thing of like raising up the fire from below where someone just becomes a skeleton, and then backing off quite a bit, and joining up with the crew over here, and kind of I'm just gonna like hold my ground right against this guy who just appeared.
Cool.
Wait for him to come up, and I'll pass turn.
All right. So then we are going to go to Oki. Actually, Oki just went before these other two went, so Oki moved around a little bit. Oki, you are going to take 2 shots. You're moving so fast that there's going to be disadvantage, but the 2 shots from the archer. The 2 archers are shooting at you now.
What range are they at?
80 to 320. So they're within range. It's just going to be disadvantage. That's the stats on the light crossbow, at least. First one misses. Both of them miss as 2 crossbow bolts go sailing by you as you move along. And as you kind of pass, because I think you already made it past this a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think that was where I was the turn before, so I should be like closer over here.
Well, it's 120 movement, so as far as ways you want. Because
I should be like,
the second
farther than the map probably shows.
Yeah, you'd be plenty far away. But as you kind of gain some distance, you hear the cast iron gates open, and you see a large, beefy orc leading. I'm just having this for like efficiency's sake, but you see a force of 50 men emerge and start following you towards the army, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leading them towards the army.
Cool. And I'm just gonna put your token like here to make it visually easier.
I got a plan.
All right, cool. And then that's going to be it on the response. The flaming orb is still here holding it. The archer is kind of afraid to leave there. He's going to be pot-shotting at people. But I imagine your army is smart enough to stick with the mining operation here, as I'm going to have this guy.
Do we hear there's more commotion coming from the front gate now?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say you don't know exactly what it is, but you can hear almost voices moving in every direction. It's kind of chaotic.
Sure. Fuck, I wish I had like infinite fireballs. This would be a lot nicer.
Yeah. And then the skinny boys and Sai, we got 4 of them left. They're going to make 4 + 4 bow attacks. They are all, or 2 of them are shooting this guy. Sai and this guy are going to shoot him on the first 2. That is miss and then a crit, 2 crits. Okay,
nice.
So let's roll. The crit would be 2d6 + 3, which will be, okay. So Sai just smokes this guy directly. Andrew, the guy you're fighting, just takes an arrow in between the fucking eyes and falls over. And this guy right here is going to take another crit from another guy. We'll say his name is Einstein. And he, oh God, 14. So this guy, you see this guy approaching. Oh, I was doing color. You see this guy approaching, and he just takes an arrow in the throat and, and spits up a bunch of blood and kind of rips it out and throws it to the ground and keeps coming.
Sweet.
All right. So back to the top of the order, Maxwell. You are able to see just as this guy dies in front of you, coming around the corner is a druid staring on the ramparts who immediately makes eye contact with you. But it is your turn, so tell me what you want to do. You are in front of a large wooden building, almost like a Nordic longhouse.
I want to move over into this tall grass here,
Cool.
and I want to try to scale up this ramparts and try to get behind this guy. Can I do that?
I would say, in order to scale,
The climb is probably an action. Yeah.
yeah, it would be your dash action to essentially get up there. The farthest you could make it, well, I guess you have 45, so you make it there. I'd say 15 would be another 30 feet of movement. Yeah, you would have to dash in order to attack him in the same turn.
You wouldn't be able to hide up there, probably.
Yeah. And monk rules with attacking are weird because you can only do a bonus action attack if you do a main action attack. So
I'm gonna just go to the high grass.
cool. You have
And I'll try to get up my next turn.
cool.
and
Yeah,
attack
you
him.
have hidden yourself in the high grass. No one currently is aware you're there. I don't think this guy would see it. So that would go back to these guys' turns, and this guy is going to attempt to get in melee range of Malachi. Is there anything that can stop him? I do not think so.
I have a reaction I can use.
Cool. So he's going to attack with disadvantage?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just do the flaming the ward again.
That spell, or is that a?
It's a reaction. It's an ability actually for light clerics only.
Cool.
All right, he whiffs.
Sweet.
Sucker.
All right, yeah, he goes in for, you see his knuckles almost light up with flame, and he goes into punch and just crashes into just nothing behind you as you're able to dip
Yeah,
out of
like
the way.
basically like a flash of light comes out right as he's
Yeah.
attacking, like just from my person. So
Yeah. And then that will be his turn there. But this guy is going to kind of use his... Make it about right there. So he kind of sees this. And he's able to see this group on the wall, and he is going to cast a flaming sphere. And I'm just going to have a general, say, +3 for all of them. And he's got, let's say, a 13. So it'll be 2 passes, 2 fails. So that'll be 2d6. I'll have the first one be Psy always. So Psy definitely fails that one. So he's going to take... All right, so singed for 6 damage, half of them. They get pretty burned, but not completely dissuade as it kind of goes through there. Okay, all right, Malachi.
I'm going to. Oof, man, how's this guy looking in front of me? He's looking pretty good.
He's looking a little rough, honestly. Taking it.
Okay, cool.
He got hit in the throat with an arrow.
Okay, then I'm going to just go forward and man, I'm going to try to put my hand into his hole in his chest.
All right, go for
And
it.
I'm going to put as I'm gripping it or putting it in there, I'm going to cast inflict wounds.
Oh, cool.
As I grab him and just start to try to like take his life from him.
I mean,
Just hold on to his heart.
that's a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I don't think his heart's there. So it's 19 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget they don't have one.
So you reach in there, your hands glow. Describe the kill.
He's just slowly becoming like less and less of the human he already was, and I'm just gonna say, I've got bigger problems than you, and I'm gonna like do that, and then run away like immediately towards the front gate. So like,
Did you just golden Joel him?
Yeah.
I'll push through everybody, just hearing the fucking front thing, and I guess I come up to this guy. Actually, it might be too much movement. I'm sorry. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can make it here.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll see that guy right there, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with that.
All right. Oki.
Do I make it to the forces yet?
Yes, you can.
Okay. As I'm with them,
So
I'm kind of rallying them.
Let's go ahead and borrow one of these groups. Just gonna put him there.
Cool. I'm rallying my guys, and I'm like, just telling them to get them as close as we possibly can, and then I got a plan.
Okay.
I'm holding an action for when, like, the majority of their forces are at least 30 feet away from me.
Okay, cool. We will do that D20 kind of roll that I talked about every
Mhm.
turn. Once they engage, they will engage you on their next turn. They will be
Oh.
there.
I imagine my guys are in like
Right.
a phalanx kind of formation, just
Right.
trying to hold it, try to be as defensive as possible.
So it's going to be just light infantry versus light infantry, 50
Mhm.
versus 40.
Mhm.
You are going to be able to attack every turn. Every 10 hit points of damage you do will be a person dead. Understood?
Cool.
All right.
Fantastic.
All right. So that goes to the back of the top of the order. These guys back here will still be finagling around back there. That is a kind of split force. I imagine there's like how many guys are actually mining the wall? Like 10 tops, and the rest are kind of
Probably,
hanging
yeah.
around. Cool.
So that I'd imagine the guys that were, I guess I can't order them, but the guys that got like barricaded off from that door with the flaming sphere,
Yeah.
I would imagine they would have reconvened with the minor.
Yeah, I imagine
guys.
they backed
There's
up.
about like 80 guys over there, and I'm with
Okay.
40 of them over here.
So, oops. Give me 1 second. Wait, I had one. Okay. Get perched there, holding there, moving there. This guy is probably going to go join up around here. Split force. Okay, so we go back to the top of the order, Maxwell. The guy that you were kind of hunting, Joel murdered, but you're able to see 2 guys running towards your position from other parts of the camp.
I'm going to still scale up the wall.
Cool. All right, you're able to do that. Takes about half your movement, so you have 20 movement left.
I'll move about here. So back facing Malachi, kind of looking to see if those guys are following me up.
Yeah, it looks like they're in pursuit of you, but they're not really.
They're not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no one like the closest guy away from you is like 40 feet.
I'm
away.
trying to get back to Malachi, but I'm still watching my back. So
Cool. Yeah, your back is covered. There is a flaming orb that is within this group right here, but you are not close enough to it yet.
All right.
All right, so it's going to be these guys' turns now. The druid is going to go ahead and make everyone run you're going. I think he can move it all the way across. I think he can sweep it across all of you. If he just moves it from here to here, I think that would hit everybody. So Malachi and Maxwell make a dexterity saving throw. I'm going to roll for those guys there. So Sai passes, everyone else fails.
Ah, crap.
6 is a DC 14 check, so you got to beat 14.
God
All right.
damn
Definitely
it, bro.
fail.
I have a +5 dex too.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. You have +3.
I mean dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you all take 8 fire damage from that, and it's gonna end.
I'm knocked out.
Okay. Whoops.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
You got
How
hit
much damage
square
did
in
you
the
take?
chest twice.
That's right.
But you took my healing, right?
Wait, when did you heal me?
He healing
I
worded
healed you for 8.
After which one?
like 3 turns ago.
Yeah, it was like after you got
Okay,
hit for
so
10, I gave you
so
8.
I'm still at 8 again,
Okay.
Okay.
or I'm down to 8. I thought I
I was
was
gonna
at
say
8.
like you got rocked hard and I healed you up pretty quickly, so because I rule.
All right, so that's
All
You guys,
right,
think,
I
do you
take
guys
it.
think I rule?
This guy
You
is
rule.
You rule at times.
all right. Maxwell and
You've got your
Malachi,
moments.
you guys are both able to notice that these guys kind of go sprinting forward, and then they kind of stop dead in their track, and they immediately turn their attention and come over to this way. So it appears somebody like they heard something and kind of ducked off into a safer spot because you guys are pretty closed up off there. And that would be Malachi. Your turn.
I'm going to run up further, right up to this guy, I guess, and look at him. Can I just like see what he's looking like? Does he have like a hole in his chest and shit, or?
He has not been damaged by anything.
But is he not like? Does he? Is he one of those people who are like
No.
incomplete, like we were fighting earlier?
He appears
He looks
to
like
be
an actual person.
He appears to look like druids you have encountered before in this region.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well. All right. Let's see who's better at fire. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on him,
Cool, roll it. He has
and I'm gonna hit him. Fuck. I only go for 12. Oh, I have to do what? 3 more?
yeah,
2
there's
more?
2 more.
Okay, 2 more. Sorry.
Let me see what his AC is. I think it's 12.
Fuck.
Dude, it
Well, I crit missed 1.
is 11.
Oh shit. Okay, so I hit him for 2. So I hit him for 14 damage, but I also do a crit miss there. So if you want to do with that what you will.
All
Ugh.
right, let's go ahead and light some shit on fire.
Yeah.
All right, so the first 2 land. Second would theoretically not go crazy, but the third one whiffs, strikes this downed tree, which immediately, dried old dead tree, erupts in flames.
Yeah.
And that would be probably within eyesight of Oki. You could see that.
Cool.
Okie dokie. So now we are on the 50 versus 40. Okay, so let me count up. So they're both going to be meeting on open ground. They are going to get a +1 from having more in numbers. So, Oki, I'll have you roll the 20. So how I'm doing combat is that every turn for this level of people, I'm going to assume that 20% of them are going to die each turn. Right?
So are they doing melee? Because what I wanted to do is I'm up front. I wanted when there's like a bunch of them within 30 feet of me, I wanted to do my channel divinity of conquering presence to maybe help out. I don't know how that would affect things.
Okay, well, how I'm going to do that is then we're going to hold the battle round until after you do that on your turn.
Cool.
Right?
Okay.
Because I just want to
Yeah.
have this set apart as one
No,
of those
makes
things.
sense, yeah.
So as they approach, they will do it. So then we'll go back to the top order, and Maxwell, it's your turn.
Gonna head over towards Malik.
Cool.
I'm just gonna post up next to him right here, ready to go.
All right, holding an attack action or something.
Yeah. Ready in attack.
Okay, he's probably not going to come into melee range, but
I
He's-
figured.
yeah,
but
he's a druid, so. All right. Is that your whole turn?
trying to. How far is it?
Like, you have stuff you can do. You can use your key points. You can
You
dash.
know what?
You can do stuff like something.
I'm going to, because my movement will let me get right here in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
would
I
be able to make
can-
it. You have 45 movement.
Cast my Arms of the Astral Self
Cool. That's your bonus action. You still have an action to do too. You can still attack once.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Beat his
Cool.
ass.
Describe what it
Probably
looks
just-
like when you cast the astral arms.
They kind of they're always like that translucent sea foam color. Definitely looks like it's definitely magic, kind of like swirly, like cloudy almost. And then like the hands come out of his spine, like kind of they're pushing out, like out of a wave, and then they sprawl out, kind of Goro style, and go under his real arms.
How much damage did you do to him, Joel?
I did
14.
shit. Sorry.
14. So okay,
Yeah.
so 20. So he's looking pretty rough, but he is not downed yet. All right, that's going to go to his turn. On his turn, he is going to, for the greater good, probably decide 4 guys is more important than 2 guys in front of him, and he's going to sweep the flaming orb through those guys again. I'm going to have them all roll. And it's +3, so Sai passes, that one passes. But that means 2 of them are dead. 2 of your skinny boys. Him
No!
right here, he gets blasted and falls off into a heap of ash. And then this guy right here, the one that crit earlier, Einstein, is now dead. And it is just Sai and one of them. And Sai is jumping down into the bushes.
Smart. Probably smart.
All right. And then that will go to Oki. You want to do your channel divinity, and we'll just do this process now?
Yep. I'm going to do the channel divinity. They make every creature within 30 feet of me makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they all become frightened of me for 1 minute.
Okay. I am going to do a wisdom saving throw of the main guy, and then I'm going to do a percentage dice for everyone else.
Cool.
So the main
So yeah, basically this big flaming eagle kind of shows up behind me, like
you guys
just
afraid?
silhouetting me.
Since he's not afraid, then the percentage I'll have to.
Wait, no, a flaming lion, not an eagle. Fuck
Okay.
eagles.
See there. All right. So 61% of them are afraid. And I imagine probably, I'll say like 10 of them splinter off and run immediately, while the rest are like fucking backing up, unsure what to do, casting them into complete. So it's going to count as basically 10 just dead.
Cool. And then, yeah, as soon as that happens, we just
Right. And then
fucking
because,
attack, and we all march in, try
So-
to kill as many as we can.
so now because of that, you are going to have the advantage on the attack rolls, right? So if
Hell
they're
yeah.
40, they get a -1 from fear, and then they're also going to get a -1 from the leader in disarray, right? So now
Tell me
it
what
is a
to roll.
-2. All right. So I'm going to have you roll a d20. All right. So 10 and 11 is a push, right? 1 through 9 is going to be a victory for the other team, and then
Cool.
a 12 through 20 is going
Do I
to be
have
your victory.
any modifiers to this D20? Or
Is
just
going to be a
D20?
-2 because of their fear and because their leader is not currently engaging with them.
6.
Okay, so that's going to be, if 20 people are set to die, then that is going to be 15 of them dying and 5 of your guys dying.
Cool. Fuck
So
'em.
a very, very good. But I'm going to have that break the fear. So now
Okay.
they are down to 35. And it's back to
And then-
even on next
Can I-
round of combat.
Okay, yeah.
And your 40 at the gate is down to 35. Because 5 of your guys died.
Yep.
All right. Malachi.
This guy's still up, not looking great though.
Yeah.
Sorry, this one.
Yeah.
Then I'll cast Sacred Flame on him.
Cool. He has no modifiers to Dex. He fails. 2d8.
Okay, I clicked. Fuck, man. Been rolling so bad on those.
Well, yeah. There.
Oh,
Okay.
crit there. So 9 damage.
Describe your kill.
I again just turns into ash
Cool.
immediately, and I'm gonna run past him. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was my main action. Bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word again on Maxwell.
Cool.
Because that was a cantrip that I just used. So, Maxwell, you are cured for 8 points.
Cool.
All right.
So I'll turn back and throw him some life, and then position myself there and pass turn.
All right. B2 is going to be there with another 50. That is going to take it to 0 on the reserves. So 50 being deployed up there. Okay. All right. Imagine they are still working through to there. Okay. You hear all of a sudden a lot of commotion going on to the east, but none of you are there right now. But it sounds like the forces there have engaged and are through the wall.
Cool. We got to meet up with them soon.
And then I am just going to... They are going 50... Or how many of them were over here? This was the bulk of the force, right? Is 120?
Yeah. So there's 40 with... There was 40 with me. You said a couple died. There was 80 over here, but a couple of them got killed by that first flaming sphere.
Okay.
Like,
so they're about down to 100.
Like 70 something over there.
Okay.
70 something on the east side, 40 with me.
Okay. Perfect. All
Or
right.
30 something with me.
All right. So how I'm gonna do you, Oki, now is you just go when the bad guys go, because that's when the army stuff's gonna be going.
Yep.
All right. Maxwell, your turn. You guys have secured the ramparts, and you see a large-scale battle to your west. But it appears that a lot of people have cleared out. Now, the center totem function is still ongoing. That's still, people have not moved from that in the slightest. And you're able to see, I believe, well, no, you're too far away to see it at this moment. Well, you might be able to see it. Maxwell, you do see the peasants have broken through the wall and are engaging the forces in the east.
Okay.
Cool.
What's this tower right in front of us again? Oh, it's the longhouse.
Yeah, this is the longhouse right here, like where Octavius's command was set up.
I'm just looking 1 sec.
Wait, where'd your guy go?
I was just moving around because I can't see everything.
Oh, well, that's on purpose. You're not supposed to see everything.
I was moving back to like the tower area, just so
okay.
where I
Okay.
was able to see before.
Yeah.
So I was trying to remember where stuff is. Do you want to try to go back down? I'm gonna ask Malachi.
I'm focusing on the gate. I'm just gonna try to give them cover from up top. I'm just gonna be blasting from up top.
All right, I'll jump down to the grass,
Cool. Able to do that
and
easily?
I'm gonna try to move over here and try to peek around this corner to see what's going on.
Cool, yeah, you have movement to spare for that. It doesn't really cost you movement. The second you kind of get around the corner, you can tell that there is still a guy that is guarding the door right there. And those two guys that have approached have kind of been talked into, okay, you're guarding the door with me now.
Okay. I'm gonna stay up against this wall. I wonder if I could get Malachi's attention.
All right, give me a stealth check as you do that as well. +0. All right, he is not aware of your presence.
Okay. Pass.
All right, cool. So then it's going to be these guys who are holding up the fort right here. Nobody else is actively moving against you that is in their positions. So I'm going to go ahead and, Oki, tell me what you want to do. It is currently 35 against 35. The only advantage at this point is you.
I think I'll just start swinging.
All right, roll your attacks.
Doing two-handed on my
Cool.
my sword here.
All right, 13. You have 2 attacks, right?
Second attack.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
14 plus 7.
That's
it's not doing the radiant damage. I just realized.
Oh, then roll the 2d8.
Is it a D8 for the radiant?
I mean,
or is it
2d4.
a D4? 2d4. Yeah. There we go.
All right, 25.
Yeah, so-
You kill 2.5 guys.
Cool. Yeah, just swinging wildly, trying to aim as close as I can to like that leader guy that was there with them, but yeah, just wading through them.
All right, yeah, you're able to kind of, you get closer. If you want to engage one-on-one with the leader guy, you would be able to next turn.
Cool.
All right, so that goes through, and now we're going to go ahead and roll a d20. You have the numbers advantage now after that, but it's only a +1. So go roll a -1 because you want lower numbers.
Yep.
Or wait, no, you want higher numbers, so it's a +1.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah,
You
my
want me to
bad.
roll it again, or so 9?
Roll it
You get a
again.
9.
Oh, it's a 9. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it kind of, you're able to make some mark, but it appears the professional soldiers are doing a little bit better. So out of the 20 that are going to die with a 9, it's going to be 9 and 11, right?
Yep.
So you are down to 24, and they are down to 21. So it's still pretty neck and neck in that one. Malachi, you're up.
I think if I can't make good progress next time, we might retreat and try to circle around to our other forces. But we'll see.
Malachi, you're up.
I guess I would look down to see, from the ramparts, to see what's happening, and I'm sure I see Octavius and like his forces fighting. Are these two people right here?
I think we're a bit farther away than it's shown here.
Yeah, it'd be about 100.
Oh, is that way off in the distance?
I wouldn't say way off, but it would not, you would not be able to tell individuals apart. It would be maybe 200 feet away.
Okay.
Probably see me and my horse at
Yeah.
most.
Then I can't really cast any spells. So in that case, all right, let's fucking go. Malachi, having seen Maxwell do this multiple times, I'm gonna move 5, 10, and I'm gonna 15, and I'm gonna try to jump down. It's not gonna go well.
Are those bales of hay?
Yeah, those are bales of hay. I'm just gonna try to
All right, the
leap
bales of hay are
leap
going
of
to break
faith.
the fall. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oof.
Got this.
All right. I would say
Could be
with
worse.
the bales of hay, it's definitely not
Gentlemen's
graceful. You tried to do like a front roll, and you kind of did it, but like a bunch of hay is in your shirt and you're disorganized.
Oh
like
no!
you didn't hit your head, but you like it's in your mouth. You just
You're never gonna. You'll
It's like
never
a
get all that
scarecrow.
out too.
yeah. But you are
It's gonna be
safe. You do not.
scratchy all battle.
You are prone.
It's gonna be really itchy.
You are prone, but you do not take any damage.
All right. So then, so there's this person right here over by the gate mechanism.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on them.
All right, cool. Roll it. His AC is.
Hell yeah, let's go.
You're firing this from your back as well, but there's no penalty.
For my back?
Yeah. You're prone.
Oh, well then I stand up.
Do you have enough movement to stand up? It's 15
It's a good question,
feet, 15
actually.
feet of movement in order to stand up.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry.
So you're laying or you're laying.
That's actually really cool.
Wait. So if he's prone, he's on his belly.
Yeah. Sorry, I
You're
forgot about
shooting
that,
off?
Branson.
He's probably like lying on his back.
Belly or back, whatever you want.
I mean, I don't think I should be able to attack. Like,
Yeah, you can. You have a clear sight.
You can attack from. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then
if it was a melee, if it was a melee
I
attack,
just put up my hands and I just start blasting them with my.
Yeah,
hands.
if it was a melee attack or a weapon attack, but this is something you cast with your hands. You could do this.
Okay.
You could shoot a spell on the toilet.
Sure, with straw sticking out of my shirt and maybe a twig in my mouth and like a bird nest in my head.
So 3 hits.
I will. Yeah.
So
I'll blast that person. So it's
14.
total of 14 damage.
All right.
And pass turn.
So hit him with 3 blasts of fire. It doesn't take him down, but he definitely takes a step back. And as he takes a step back, he lets go of the gate, and the gate slams shut.
Okay.
All right.
Get that open.
All right. Let's go back to. Oh, okay. The fight away from you guys. I'm gonna do a little movie magic here. They have 70 versus 50 here. We are going to go ahead and roll that on it. See there, and that is +1. They have. Okay, so they have the advantage here. A 3 is going to be. Oh, okay, yeah. So that is going to be 20 people dying. That is going to be. All right, so you don't know what's going on over there, but you just hear them engaged and fighting and whatnot.
Did Maxwell see them or no?
Let's see. No. There's grass, there's a totem, there's carts. He can see people fighting, but he can't tell who's winning or losing.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'll go back to the top of the order. Maxwell, what's up?
Can I sneak past the guys, this longhouse, over to trying to get over to Malachi?
Like right there? Yeah, roll me a stealth check. All right.
Crit fail.
So you kind of brace. Yeah, immediately snap on a twig on your way over. And they just kind of turn their heads. And you see them turn your heads, and these 2 guys run towards you, and the guy in charge, the heavier hitter guy, kind of blocks his arm, and goes, "We hold this door."
Uh-oh.
And they're not following you. They kind of go back to position.
Wasn't there a back door to that place too?
Yes, there was. That's the longhouse.
All right. They saw me. Then I guess I can keep moving.
Yeah, I mean they saw you. You know they saw you, but they're not going after you at this time. So you would be able you'd be able to make
it. Here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get over here and wave it at Maxwell or Malachi.
All right. And one thing you guys notice as you are both here now, the fire has jumped to the Palisades. So now
that's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's probably good.
That's good.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Unless it doesn't go out. Did an actual fire start in your place?
I don't know. A fire. Hold on a second. Keep them entertained.
All right. We got a riff now. Andrew. Did Andrew leave too?
What?
We got a riff because Branson's place is burning down.
What is this? 2020?
Oh, God. So lazy.
What do you got, genius?
I don't know. Y'all heard about that Donald Trump guy? He's pretty
No.
good.
What?
That's all I got.
What?
You think he's pretty good? You think Donald Trump is pretty good?
You
Yeah.
fucking Nazi?
Yeah.
I'm safe.
Yeah?
I just
What the fuck?
Guess I am.
I just took the my favorite move.
The L?
If a smoke detector ever goes off in my house, I just
just
You
remove
take the
it.
battery out of
I
it.
remove it from the wall immediately.
So the smoke detectors in my place, like they like don't have batteries. They're like actually connected to the
Yeah.
like electrical. Yeah. So like the only
You
thing
have
I
to take
did
them
was
off.
Busted
you
them up with a
disconnect
hammer.
them. No, yeah. Basically, I want to, but you disconnect them and then you still put them back up there.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And then when you have a fire, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll just have a fire. Let me have a fire. Oh, my house is on fire. Fat chance.
It's fine.
How could you not
What
know
are the
your
odds?
house is
Listen,
on
I
fire?
rent.
Bro,
I don't
grow
need
up.
a smoke detector. I rent. What are they gonna
What
do?
kind of
I like-
man
what
doesn't
are the
know his
odds?
house is
I
on
like the
fire?
chirp. I like the chirps they make when their battery's low.
What are the odds?
Every
Just enjoy
job
it.
I've
What are the
ever
odds
had-
that my house is gonna burn down?
Like 0%.
50-50.
No, it's not 50-50. No.
All right,
No way!
whose turn was it on?
Malachi just went.
Well, I went, and then
Or
Malachi.
Maxwell.
Yeah, then,
Okay.
then we see the fires of the Palisades.
Okay, so
Yeah.
roll your attacks. If you're going for the big guy,
I'm going for the big guy.
all right. So
Oh, wait. Why did I do that?
all right, cool. Go for it.
There we go. 24.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So the
And then
first one hits.
D4. So 6 damage.
Cool.
5 slashing, 1 radiant.
Kinda-
Fuck my
Kind of the
It's
same
not-
way that you are slicing through his guys. He's the primary one slicing through. His troops are not really better trained or anything. But
Yeah.
this man appears to be some sort of military veteran.
Yeah, I see him just going through my guys, and I just try to
Cool.
start plinking at him
All right.
on my horse.
So he is going to be at. You did. Okay. So, yeah, you were able to notice that your attack on him really didn't do much. He does not appear to be phased by it. But now we are going to go ahead and do the action. He has 21 left. You have 24 forces left. Since both of you are kind of keeping each other occupied, I don't think anyone has an advantage over anyone, so this will be a straight D20 roll. So go ahead and roll a D20.
D20.
And we'll let
17.
fate decide. Okay, so fate has been very good to you. So
Fuck
out
yeah.
of the 20 people that has to die, we're going to have that split be 13-7.
Losers.
So his forces are pretty thin, but so are yours. You are at 17 people. He has just 8 left. So he is going to have a very severe disadvantage in the next round if he does
Cool.
not retreat.
Retreat.
Fuck.
If he
And-
retreats, we'll probably keep on his ass.
Yeah. So he's not looking so hot. The gate has now been closed, and we go to Malachi. Oh, I'm sorry. This guy never got a chance. He is going to. Sorry, it's a lot to keep track of.
No, you're
No,
good.
no,
I'm
please
not.
don't worry.
Yeah.
You got a lot spinning plates going on.
So he's going to use his turn to dash in front of you because it's 30 movement. He can't get there.
Sure.
And
He
then
could probably reach. He could probably reach me if he wants to attack, though.
it would be no, because
Yeah.
the closest he would be right there. He only has.
Oh, so he could attack He could attack Maxwell though.
Well, Maxwell wasn't there because he was supposed to go because he went before Maxwell
Gotcha.
technically, and I
All
forgot
right,
to do
I
it.
see. Okay. So that's his turn.
Yeah, so it's your turn now.
Sweet. All right, then I'm just gonna reach out and do inflict wounds on him.
Cool. AC is 15.
19 to hit, 14 damage. I'm just
Describe it.
I grab his throat, and then like the only thing left is his esophagus as he disintegrates into the ground. And I'm just holding his esophagus, and I just throw it into the ground and step on it.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yucky.
Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah,
It's real heroic, idiot.
It's disgusting.
You're supposed to be the hero. I'm the Inquisitor. I do the dirty work. Don't talk
No,
shit
not
on
you.
me.
I mean, I meant the guy that heroically ran up into your face and just immediately
I think you're
turned
talking
into
about me. I'm like, dude, I'm on your side. Yeah.
No.
All right. I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm Branson, my goal, just so you know, everyone can see my eyes are looking at that gate.
Cool.
But I'm also wondering, are people like at the gate trying to get out, or are they trying to keep people out? Like, can I see that?
The gate is not there's you can see that there are archers on top of the gate right now. But there is nobody on the path right now. Everyone
From either side.
Everyone that was on ground level got gathered up by Bullock, or got gathered around by one of the lieutenants who brought them all outside. They were split. The main forces were split onto like an east and a west side.
Okay.
Because you still hear the sounds of battle to the east.
Yeah. I'll just pass turn then.
Cool. All right. So there are 45.
I'm scared about those guys over
the
there.
70 that. Oh wait, no, because they got. Okay, yeah. So the remaining forces there are going to engage with this. The enemy is going to have an advantage, so it's going to be a D. We have +1, +2. They have a numbers advantage. Oh no, they don't have a numbers advantage. So they have the archer on top advantage and the druid advantage, but no other. So it's going to be a -2 in their favor. And despite all odds,
fuck yeah.
yeah. So they aren't going to lose anybody. They're down to 55. They don't lose anybody as a master stroke of one of them. Essentially pinning off, they're actually going to kill the archer and the druid that were giving them cover from the Twitch one to kind of free themselves there. And we are
love my army.
Lose how many forces?
Yeah, your army of people with like pitchforks and like rolling pins.
I mean, that's what most armies were made up of.
All right.
Most weapons are just farming equipment that was repurposed.
They just pick up a very, very sharp rock and run to battle.
And all of a sudden, on the east side where none of you are at, you guys hear a very large explosion.
Oh no.
And just for exposition's sake, so you know what happens. And your characters don't know this. I don't think any of you would be able to see it from the same angle. That a raven that is on the walls all of a sudden turns into an orc man, and you see the gunpowder barrels that were stored by that wall explode. And fireball is 8d6, and I'm going to times that. Oh wait, I gotta do d6. As a large explosion hits the back end and takes out 32 people.
God, I didn't go in with those suckers.
I asked you very specifically, like, where do you want to dig into the wall? And I remember just thinking, wow, they're digging right into the gunpowder barrels.
I could see something behind the wall because the line of sight was messed up, but
No, it's
I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to meta it.
yeah,
'cause-
no, that's fine.
Hey, no one wanted to ever say that Octavius was like an amazing leader.
Well, he's never been in like a battle. This is his first battle, really.
Tactical genius.
All right, so a lot of really heavy losses on both sides so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, we're
not
doing
good.
all right, guys. We're
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that
I'm
would
feeling
go
confident.
back to Maxwell at the top of the order.
Oh, okay. All right, we got any guys around us? I guess they're up there.
You would
Right.
probably the only one you would be able to reach would be this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I meant like I don't know if he'll be able to reach me, but probably. So Malachi, where were you headed?
I'm going for the gate control to open it up. Hopefully that will allow the crew in. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but that's what Malachi's going to do.
Yeah. Your immediate threats is there's a fire, which probably won't bother you that much. There's the guys guarding the lighthouse, which don't appear to be going for you. Really, the only thing you see is the archers on top of the gatehouse. And you just heard a giant explosion to the west. If you want to go sniff around there.
I'm gonna head.
Cool, sneaking.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's anyone. There's not anyone in these house or around these houses, right? I could probably just move over to these bushes.
Yeah, you don't know.
Or it's a
You don't
square.
see anyone inside of them. You can't tell if there's anyone inside. But you have pretty good cover right there, if that's what you.
I mean, I'll roll a stealth check because why not? If
Yeah.
if I miss, then there's nothing.
Well, I was
go
gonna
around,
I'd
but-
make you roll one anyway, but yeah, you're able to kind of sneak in right there. You don't know who sees you or what.
All right, so now I have eyes on the sort of ritual or whatever it is
Right.
going on.
And
The large like effigy being burned. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna
cool.
sit here for a second, past turn,
Um,
see what I see.
yeah. So you're able to see that a druid, and apparently this person appears to be the leadership figure, kind of barking orders, and she's pointing all of the cultists that are linked to the totem. She's pointing over here.
Over where?
She's pointing over to this area. She's like,
Okay.
she's keeps yelling, "East, east!"
Beat that bitch up.
Whoa! Whoa!
If she's the enemy, you got to get in the mindset.
All right. So let's go to the
I'm gonna
enemy's
put
turn.
that bitch on ice.
So, Oki, you are currently engaged with the leader. He is going to take how many swings does he get?
None.
All right. He is going to make 3 attacks at you. So the first attack is with his scimitar. He crits you.
Oof.
Okay.
Second
fine.
attack is with the scimitar.
No, cheating. You're cheating.
And he has a
It's
third attack
literally
with his
statistically almost impossible for that
third
to happen.
1 in 400. All right. So 15. So 21 damage. He rolled. He
Wow.
always got a +5 to hit. He rolled really well.
I mean,
Chunk. Every hit connect. He was breaking you down. He was field dressing you there.
It's fine by me. Doesn't matter to me one bit.
All right.
As long as
I
my,
like
my
it.
men are safe.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and roll that 20. You currently have 17. He has 8. So I'm going to give you a +4 advantage from that one. So go ahead and roll a d20.
21.
All right.
Hmm.
So everybody but the big guy is going to die. So Bollock's forces have been destroyed. He kind of falls down. That's going to be about...
Can I attack him now?
Yeah, go ahead. You are going to get advantage on every attack because he's by himself.
Of course. I fucking suck at this game.
Yep. All right, so that's a miss.
Engaged like a
You have advantage.
A
Did you roll
melee,
with
basically.
advantage?
I didn't roll with advantage. Do
Oh,
I have advantage?
Yes, you do. He is swarmed right now. You guys are very much overwhelming him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll just 2 more times again.
Cool.
And just nothing.
Not much better.
No. Well, 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit, but he's going to use his reaction to parry.
Of course.
So it does not.
Cool. Very good.
Cool. But he is going to just take 3d6 damage from the peasants. Just going to top that onto him so he is still holding strong.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna yell out like, "To the gate!" Like we're gonna start
Cool.
rushing towards the gate, ignoring the city.
All right, Malachi.
I'm going straight to the gate contraption or whatever. I'm just pulling it down.
Cool. That
To
would
open
be
the
your
gate.
action to wind it up.
Yep.
Cool. And you are going to see this druid on top of it turn towards you. But it's not his turn yet, but he is aware of your presence.
I think
We
you're
got
cheating,
this.
DM. I think
All
DM's
right.
cheating.
So now we
We
go.
have this. Don't get into a loser mindset.
It's what, 25 versus 42 here. So we're going to go ahead and roll a d20. They have plus. All right, so -2 on this d20 roll, and they're getting fucked up. So we're going to have them go down to around 12, and they're going down around to about 25. All right, so they are about doubled outnumbered right now over there. All right, so let's go ahead and push it to the top of the order, Maxwell. You're seeing them, and as you're watching this, you notice one thing, that this totem right here, with everyone looking at it, is just emitting small motes of fire, like projectiles, like casting firebolt over and over and over at this crowd of soldiers right here is what you're able to see. From the top of the totem, you witness this kind of cloudy figure emerging at the top of it, right here, being composed of pure flame, essentially.
Shit.
Fuck.
That appears to be casting firebolt over and over and over towards the towards your allies to the east. And it's your turn.
Well, that's not good. I probably shouldn't go any further into here.
Fine.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm gonna try to head back to Malachi. And I'll post up here, look around the corner.
Yeah, you're able to see 2 archers that are just taking pot shots at trying to hold strong at Octavius's army over there, but really kind of too far away to have much of an impact. And you see a druid kind of leering over Malachi.
Is he close to? Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry. Never mind.
Where's the guy? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna kind of sit here.
I think in
And
order,
watch Malachi
yeah.
for. How much does dash add to my 45?
You get another. It doubles it. So
90.
you get 90. So if you dashed, you would be able to get right here, like right there. Oh yeah, you could
Where at?
definitely dash up the wall to get in front of this guy too.
Yeah, I want to get post up right below him,
Yeah, you're able to do it. It's about
back against the wall, rush past Malachi and rush in front
but I'm up, pressed up against the wall below him.
Cool. Yeah, he currently doesn't have vision of you, but he saw you run up there.
Okay, pass turn.
All right. Oki, so your army has killed everybody but this guy, who's looking a little rough. You ordered everyone to run to the gate.
Yeah.
You are... Yeah, you currently are commanding 12 guys. Are you gonna have them all attack him or what?
I think, yeah, we should probably try to
All
get
right.
rid of him as fast as
Roll
we
your
can.
attack. I'm gonna say with 12, that'd be like 46. It's gonna be hard to avoid that. 12.
What do I roll? With
Attack.
advantage?
Yeah,
Just attack?
advantage.
Cool.
All right, 17.
2d4s.
All right. Describe your kill.
Yeah, as all my guys are just kind of hitting them, I just tell them to part, and I just run through them with my sword, like full gallop on my horse.
Yeah,
And
it's
kill
just
them, and
a
then
hardcore beatdown.
yeah, and I just order everybody like charge the gate.
Cool. So,
We got to meet up with our other forces, and we're gonna just do it right through the middle of the fortress.
all right. So you're able to use all your movement. The group is storming the gate. They will be through the gate on their next turn. And then the druid is going to cast a firebolt, a spell attack, with a +5 towards Malachi. So that's going to hit you, Malachi.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes, he is. Disadvantage?
Then I can use Warding Flare
Cool.
so he cannot see
So
directly.
I'll do the
so
lowest one
disadvantage.
of
Shit!
+5. So 8. So he misses. A firebolt just goes skittering right over your shoulder and whiffs after you hold up, I imagine, your little mirror, and you catch him right in the eye as he's about to shoot, and it just goes sailing into the air.
Yep.
All right, so then that's going to be turn right there. The two archers are going to take 2 shots at the crowd. I'm going to assume they are going to hit, so I'm just going to roll their damage, and if they do over 10, they kill a guy. So they have +2 to this as well. Yeah, so they're going to take it out, so you're down to 11 right there.
Cool.
And then that would be okay. So it was just Malachi's turn. So I haven't calculated this army yet. Okay, so after that we restart the turn. Perfect. All right, so that is 12 versus 25. So they're gonna have a -4. So a 7, still basically in their favor. They have wiped them out. They are down to 6 people, and they are down to 20 people. All right, so top of the order, Maxwell. That guy's right above you, casting spells at Malachi. What do you want to do? You have your bonus thing, so you can attack 3 times if you want.
I'm gonna jump up, scale up, right in front of him, and pummel him 3 times.
Kill him.
Right, roll it. All right, that's a hit. That's a miss. Do you get something special from your astral arms thing?
What do you mean?
Your ability, does it do any... Like, you get to attack twice. You get to attack 3 times with it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so roll another attack.
I was just looking at something else. I always forget that the reacher is 10 feet.
Yeah, so you could honestly probably hit him from the ground.
Bonk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yowza!
So, you hit him twice, or you hit him once and miss, and then describe your kill on the 3rd hit. With your astral arms.
So,
I give him two. I hit him once with my astral arm. I miss with another astral arm, and then my third real arm comes up and uppercuts his jaw into like up into his nose. And he
Yeah,
dies because it crushed his brain.
he is fucked up. Where's the? That's what it is. This one. Yeah.
It sounds like a steak being slapped up against a fridge, and like a crunch, and then like he just drops to the ground.
Oh, I forgot that they do a different damage type. They do necrotic or radiant, whatever you want.
Mine was radiant.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so that guy's smoked. The two archers are still taking pot shots. Is that all for your turn?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go. Whoops. Imagine a lot more of this is catching on fire now as these gentlemen have made it through. Oh, God damn it. They have kind of arrived through here. All right.
Fantastic.
Make it in through the grate. You have 11 guys with you right there. And then this one has 6. And I'll calculate that at the end.
I'm going to use my last bit of lay on hands on the way up on myself to get me just 5 hit points back.
Sure. All right. And then we will go to the archers are going to follow through here. And they're probably going to shoot. One of them's going to shoot at Maxwell. And then one of them is going to shoot at the crowd. Oh my God, it takes so fucking long. All right, so this one's going to be at Maxwell.
Oof, nope.
All right, Mrs. Oh, wait, hold on. That was this. This one's going to be at Maxwell. Okay,
Miss.
so misses on Maxwell, and this one's going to be at the crowd. All right, so missing all around. Thunk, thunk. Like when you're a little kid and you get a toy bow and arrow and you just let the string go and your arrow stays in place. That's what's happened. All right, so now we go to... Oh, Malachi, your turn.
So everyone's inside the gate that I would like want to have left in. So like I'm gonna let the gate down
Okay.
and kind of like casually sulk around to the other side. Like I'm trying not to draw attention to myself. He's not running or anything. And I'm gonna go around this way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
30 or sorry, action dash, not bonus action. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. But I just want to see what's going on over here, like at that circle. That because that's bothering me. Like
Okay.
about where we heard, like where I sent the flaming sphere. Like I'm still trying to be kind of hidden, but I realize it might not be possible. So
No, it's a fairly, hidden little hidey hole area there. And you're able to see probably these two. And these two very, like, sullen, like, moving, looking almost have a vacancy in their eyes. And they seem to be shuffling, doing a 360, getting ready to look at the army that just came through right there. So they are starting to move their eyes in the other direction.
okay, I can't do anything else. So I'll pass turn, but I'm just watching them. So
Yeah. They appear to be... It's definitely something weird going on there. You don't know what. But
Sure.
all of these cultists are starting to gaze towards here.
cool.
Okay, so then that will be... All we have to do is wrap up this battle here, which is 6 people versus 20. So they're going to have a -5. Man, I don't want to fucking do that. Just -5. All right, so not terrible, but they have all been killed.
They're not terrible, but they're all dead.
Not terrible. So we have
Damn. Okay. Fuck. We're fucked.
terrible there, and then there are out of that group there are okay. So this army block here is gone.
Okay. Hopefully those reinforcements will be here soon.
All right, so everyone is going to focus that way, but they did a pretty effective job, I would say.
Yeah. I imagine they whittled them down quite a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a total loss on any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so let's go to top of the order then. Maxwell, you got 2 archers looking over your group. They're right there. What do you want to do?
I want to rush over and I want to shove one over the wall.
Cool. Now, here's one cool thing that you can do that I just read. So, is your wisdom score higher than your strength? You can shove using your wisdom score instead of your athletics score.
Yeah, it is.
So go ahead and give me a wisdom roll. Ha! Describe your kill.
Fuck yeah.
He walks up, grabs the archer's ankles, and flips him up.
Yeah, the little
Over the
rat
wall.
folk drops his bow, lands on his head with a crack, and is instantly dead. So I will say, when you do a shove or a grapple, it replaces one of your attacks. But because you're a monk, you can only do the bonus action. Well, I guess you still would be able to do another attack because you still successfully attacked.
So I can only just do one.
No, you can attack again. I was trying to work it out in my head because with monks,
So I can still do the second one and the third with the arms.
yes.
Okay. I'll hit this guy.
All right. Both actually hit. Describe your kill.
Hit him in the gut so hard he flies off the wall. As
All
well.
right.
Lands
Yeah.
in the grass.
So, Octavius, you march in with your army, and then you just hear some struggles above you, and 2 archers just fall in heaps below.
Sick.
Yeah. And you have about 11 people with you, so even that picture I chose is misleading. You got 11 guys. Right.
So I'm gonna change tactics. We're not marching straight into our deaths. Let's go. I want to order them to go north.
Cool.
And I'm going towards the back of the longhouse. Is the idea.
Cool.
That's where I want to lead these guys.
So, I'm just going to have the army itself basically dash.
Yeah.
To get right here, and it's just going to start with a ruckus over there. Are you going with them, or are you splitting off now, or how are we handling it?
No, I'm going to go with them.
Cool.
I can't just lead them to their deaths.
Yeah, Malachi, you're looking at this totem, this weird totem, and you just hear like 12 people just rush in between the houses and run north. And then that's going to be your turn, Malachi.
Malachi's going to casually stroll out with his hands up.
My plan was, I guess I can't like control it necessarily, but I wanted to go like behind the longhouse to like get some cover basically between like their main forces
I'll
and
move
everything.
it like right here then.
Yeah, around there.
Malachi, you're sneaking up?
No, I'm not sneaking. Walking out, plain view.
Oh, cool.
With my hands up to talk to the lady who is clearly telling people what to do. And Malachi's going to say, greetings. Can I ask who's in charge here?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Listen, I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save the lives of the people around here. Clearly, it's obvious that all of you all are going to die unless we make some sort of bargain.
Grab him! And this guy starts moving towards you. Do you allow yourself to be grabbed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to kind of grab you. And she's going to kind of like approach right here. How the hell do you plan on saving our lives? By attacking this at the moment of our transcension.
Well, your army's clearly defeated, and Rey Harakti is against you. And the will of Rey Harakti will manifest regardless of whatever your moment might be. So I'm offering you the chance to get the hell out of my home.
All right, she is going to cast sleep on you. So, let me see. How many die? Okay, 5d8. How many hit points do you have, Joel?
23, it's probably going to do it.
Let's see here. Yeah, if it hits, you don't do a roll, you don't do a throw, you don't get anything. So it's just 5d8. If it's more than your HP, then sorry, Joel.
No, that's no problem. I'm not mad. Baby.
As you
Loser.
feel like an otherworldly drowsiness, and you sneeze.
Yeah, Malachi. And then sneezes.
Big snot bubble up here.
Yeah.
And she turns to the person next to you and goes, "Fuck! Quickly, take him to the tower."
I told you, Rey Harakti is against you.
Rey
You should
Harakti
leave our home.
is fucking gone. Deal with it.
I'll just let him carry me into the tower.
Yeah, he's gonna start pushing you, and
Would I have been able to see Joel get taken or
I think-
Malachi get taken?
I think right now you are not able to see, but as he starts getting pushed to the tower, you would be able to see. And and you hear the woman turn to the totem and go, "Don't pay attention to me. Look at them." And they start shuffling to look to the northwest. All right, so let's go to... Well, everyone else is... It's top of the order. Maxwell, you're able to see very clearly Malachi approached the totem and is now getting taken away. You're able to see that Octavius led the remnants of the army north. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hop down, jump down, and I'm gonna go north too.
Cool.
I gotta find Octavius to tell him that they got Malachi.
Yeah, you'd be able to if you you're able
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna-
make, you're able to make it. All right. Octavius, go ahead and do an attack and then roll a d20. We'll just have it be 3 versus 11, so it'll be a +5.
Okay, I'm going to attack these guys. Zealous. Oh, I don't have advantage,
No,
do
you
I?
wouldn't have advantage.
Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe next turn you would, but if you're just engaging them, I don't think you... Okay, well...
Then 2d4.
All right, you immediately kill them all.
Cool.
You
So yeah,
got-
leading my guys, I just slice all of them, and then I'm ordering them like march into the longhouse, get into the longhouse can the horse fit through the front doors?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the horse smashes through the front doors, and I'm ordering everybody to enter the longhouse behind me.
Cool. All right, and everyone kind of pushes into the longhouse, and
Then I'm trying to get them to barricade these doors, like push as much shit in front of the doors
everyone
as they can.
kind of rushes into the longhouse, and you're
I
Hold
guess
on,
Malachi
just
wouldn't have
wait,
been able.
just wait.
Sorry.
so you're able to push everyone into the front door of the longhouse, and you see a large kind of banquet area that some very seedy men are sitting down at, staring at you. And as you move to push the doors, they, reflexively begin to stand up. And as the doors shut, you see an extremely large fireball heading in your direction from this totem. So I'm going to have you do an athletics check with advantage to get that door shut.
Okay, so it's strength.
Up. Yeah.
Okay. It's not a saving throw, a check.
A check. You're
Joel's
trying
on
to
wine 3.
Don't wine shame him.
I'm not. I'm proud of him.
13.
All right. You shove the door as fire goes spilling into it, and one of your boys gets caught by shrapnel that just tears through him and sprays him against the wall. But you have 10 soldiers, and you are inside of the longhouse with 10 soldiers. And Maxwell, do we want to just say that you went with them?
Yeah, I got on. I
Cool.
imagine I got on there pretty quick.
So you shut the door behind you as you're able to get it in. I am going to handle. Let's show this to you two first. As Malachi is not there. All right, can you both see this?
Oh, fuck. We fucked up. Yep, I can see it.
Joel, I'm going to put your guy in here just so you can see it as well.
Sure.
And you appear before a large feasting table, a table that was once yours, designed by you, created for you. And sitting in your chair, far against the wall, is Idmal Clackshaw.
Awesome.
Who, as these guards all begin to stand, he yells, "Sit down!" And they all slowly sit down in front of you. And that's where we're going to leave you two.
Awesome.
As Joel, you are led towards the door. And as they lead you to the door, they blindfold you. 2 guards take your arm that you haven't seen before, and they start pushing you down these stairs. You walk down these stairs for about a minute, circling over and over again. And then one step, you realize you're not walking on masonry anymore. You're walking on cave floor. And the heat is unbearable as they push you and push you along until eventually they chain you to a wall and they release your blindfold. And you are in a large magma chamber. And against the wall, you see 10 Toes here.
Yes.
Torino right
Yes.
here.
All right.
Right where you wanted to be.
Yes. Yes. I will fucking figure my way out of this. I promise everyone I'll fucking get my way out of this. This is exactly what I wanted to fucking happen. Hell yeah. Put me with the tabaxi. I promise I'll save these cats.
And
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That's where we will end it today.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
So let's go over these stats real quick.
Man, what a sesh.
Out of the 160 out of the 160 you came with, 140 are either killed or wounded, unable to fight. 10,
Hey, not bad for a first-time commander.
10 are still outside of the walls. The miners did not directly follow up with the engagement after the explosion. So total have 21 they eliminated. Wait, no, one of them died by the fireball. So you have 20 total. 10 are with you. And out of how many did you kill? 70, 40. All right. So not bad. You guys killed 100. Your armies killed 120. Their armies killed 140.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
And I
Hey,
sent off. It was like
can
30
we just
people
say
I sent
that-
to get reinforcements. I think.
Yeah.
Can we just say that Malachi just asked them when he gets hung up next to Dos and Torino, "You been here long?" That's all he says. That's it.
Pretty
All
cool.
right. That was the
Yeah.
most I've. Sorry, I like.
No,
I was planning on
fine.
taking a bathroom break. I'm like, okay, well, after they secure the first floor, we'll take a bath. And then by that point, I was just so fucking all
you're good,
over the
dude.
place. And I was just
I'm
like,
kind of
barely doing
it was really good, but I'm kind of disappointed you didn't have a turn for each individual soldier.
it. Yeah, that would have rocked, right?
Everyone would have
Yeah.
loved that.
I honestly really like. I'm gonna do a write up. I'll like if anybody's interested, I'll do like a more.
Yeah, those rules were good.
It's
like
just
those.
so simple because it's like, okay, I'm just gonna if it's an army of 100 versus 100, right? I'm just gonna assume 20 people are gonna die every.
I mean, it's like ogre tactics.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
or a fire
but
emblem.
it's
like that
still
type of shit.
interesting enough that random dice rolls can decide it.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
think
you
that's
have
that's
every
the biggest thing is like that you have to consider the party's actions and then kind of put them into play, like you were saying. Like this will sort of determine where the like what the additions or subtractions are
Yeah.
going to be to the roll, but still leaving up to the dice ultimately.
Yeah, I think too. It would have been you guys would have felt a lot better about it. The only thing that it was really just bad luck that they broke in right next to the black powder barrels.
Yeah, there
I mean,
was.
but that's fine. That's awesome. Like I love that shit. Like
Yeah, that's
'cause
cool.
it was going really well for a while, and then that happened. It's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I like when a battle like turns the tide and like my plan was to just hide in that place for a while and like barricade, and I was hoping it wasn't the main boss that was hiding in there and we could take hostages, but hey, it happens that way.
yeah. Oh, all right. Well, we'll leave it there next week. I know a lot of DMs hate it, but I truly enjoy when the party is separated.
No, me too.
I think that's actually like is falling by the wayside. The idea of like don't split the party. Like
yeah.
it's definitely like an old school mentality where you're like just trying to quote unquote beat the game. And so it's
Totally.
honestly more interesting when people split the party. Like I think
Yeah.
splitting the party is awesome.
The slow moving murder ball is like the strategy to get through dungeons and like older stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. I'm starving. I gotta eat. So thanks everyone
Peace.
for watching. Try to get back to this next week and see what happens. Kind of surprised, like no one even got knocked out. It went pretty well.
Yeah, for us,
I mean-
it was good.
Yeah.
Really used my Leonin ability and monk abilities, like passive shit, to our advantage there. Up and down the walls, up and down the walls. Jump up.
I was
jump
really
up,
hoping
climb.
like Andrew did. I was like,
Huge.
there's a chance Andrew just might go into a huge crowd and do the Dauntless Roar, and then I literally don't know what I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I thought about doing it for the guys guarding the longhouse and going inside there, but can you imagine if I strolled in the longhouse with those guys feared? I just walk in and I'm like, uh-oh.
I will say, I'm not 100% sure Idmar Clackshaw knows who you are.
Probably
That's right,
doesn't.
yeah.
I'm some random like freak. He doesn't. I'm not in his equation at all.
Yeah. I really like the Leonin tokens, by the way. Those are 2-minute tabletops, added a bunch of Leonin tokens, and they look really cool. And then I just want to throw one last shout out to my boy Titus.
Oh yeah, huge shout out to Titus.
He did all the Mousefolk tokens, and he did the Idmar Clackshaw token, which is
The Adma Clack Shop token's my favorite.
it's fucking sick.
So
dude.
sick.
It's
But he's
so
done
good.
a lot of the portraits of like everyone.
Oh
we've
yeah,
encountered in
I
this game.
yeah, I
They've all
had
been
him do a
amazing.
lot of art for this one, and he's fucking killed it. So check out
Yeah.
Titus. His Twitter account is I have eczema, and he posts a lot of art there, and he's really fucking good at it.
He's done a bunch of art for us. His E1 map is incredible.
Yeah, he's done a bunch
Yeah.
of like the E1 stuff. So if you like any of that, that's all Titus.
And he's Dr. Jens Ljubljana.
Oh, yeah,
Probably the most beloved E1 character
oh,
there is.
definitely the most beloved.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm hopping off. Thanks everybody for
Can I,
watching.
Branson,
Yeah.
before you
Oh, where
before
at?
you leave, can I plug one more? Where at
No
Studios,
more plugs.
No,
Sorry,
we're plugging.
Go ahead.
It's plug time. Where at Studios, we're releasing episodes every Monday of me DMing Out of the Abyss. And I will say that, like, last episode, these last two episodes, like the one we're releasing tomorrow, are, I'm not even joking, like, I did not see the party doing any of these things, and they're some of the most insane shit. So please check it out. But Branson's going to be DMing it for us along with Oki. They're
Yo,
going to
can
be
we do that
co-DM
this
for us
week?
very soon.
Let's try to
Yeah,
do
we'll figure
this
that out.
week. Okay.
I'd love
Yeah,
to
we'll
do
figure
that
that
this
out.
week.
Yeah.
For sure. We can figure that out. But more content from there. So check it out. We're at Studios. It'll be, if you like D&D, that is. So
Yeah, D&D rocks. All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to talk D&D, get on the E1 Discord. We have a D&D channel. You know what? We should just fucking like switch that to like a big Where At one or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right.
we could combine them or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
why
figure that out.
not? All right. See you guys later. You guys have a good one.
All
Thanks
right.
for doing it. See you next week. Love you. Bye bye. I love you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Love you. Bye.